Are we live? Interesting. I think maybe not. Mm. We're not live. It's weird. Something went wrong. But I have the stream set up. I have it all. Interesting. I'm expecting. Okay, maybe we are live. Great. Great. Huh? Hmm. We're not live. It's weird. Okay, great. This is going to be the new podcasting position from which I will be binging YouTube and tell you about my plans of conquering the world. Conquering the world. Yeah, the mic works. It doesn't have to be like. We had a new chat. The last time I did not notice that. From Swang the Reader. Not a bad name. Anyways, I'm gonna do an intro. This just feels like a bit weird. I don't know why. Maybe we are not like full on. Edit, transform, fit to screen. Yeah, right. We were zoomed in. Not anymore. Okay. So what happened is that I have my first hater on my long form YouTube. I don't know if it's a person that came from my live stream, was maybe blocked, went over to my YouTube video to hate, but it doesn't matter. What matters is that I'm a real influencer. And hey, that boy met again. We are celebrating my first hater. Not you, but a person who has. Yeah, and I'm going to celebrate it by having a nap and binging YouTube. This is the stream for today. Bro, how are you doing? How is the Louisiana man doing? Um, hey, Big Boss. You were also at the art show in the art gallery. I don't know, it's kind of a lot, like having to call you Big Boss. I'm not going to lie. Like, this username is making me a little reluctant to call it out. But it's not a problem. It's just something I noticed. Anyways, we are celebrating my first hater. Look at the comment I was left. A throw up emoji and then another subsequent storyline throw up emoji. On my fucking gimbal unboxing review video, which is this one. This is a thumbnail. It's got a great thumbnail, by the way. Oh, a little lag. I'm gonna check. I think my internet is fucked. Testing, 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 testing. Testing, 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 testing. Testing, testing, testing. I don't know. It's looking like, yeah, I'm doing a cozy talk session. I'm not gonna even talk that much. Like in the beginning, I'm gonna talk a little bit more about like how good it is to have a hater and how it is the metric of success. And now I'm a successful creator with 18 followers on Kick and 10 on YouTube and maybe 2 on Twitch. This is, and I've been like holding back on napping or like sleeping on stream, which is something a lot of live streamers do, because I thought I'm too small to do it and it's weird, but not anymore. Or like still, yeah, but I was like, oh yeah, I should like sleep now so I can stream from midnight to 4 a.m. in the US hours, which I'm trying to capture. I don't know if this is for real, if I'm really going for this. It's a little bit of maybe going too far in my pursuit of greatness, but yeah, that's the plan. And I was like, all right, I will just watch YouTube and then like fall asleep. And then I was like, I might as well stream that. Like it never stops. It never stops. Do I still have lag? Like let me know. Like I'm in my room, so like my Wi-Fi sometimes just does not behave well. Yeah. So I could go over to like my phone Wi-Fi, which is sometimes worth trying, but overall there isn't really a solution other than going in my kitchen. Yeah. So this was the intro. We I'm just gonna binge like random creator stuff. Like now I'm a little tired, so maybe less educational and more drama. Have you guys heard about Bobby Altoff? She's like a podcaster. I'm gonna show her. This is not her. This is Asmongold, god of desktop streams, and an inspiration to this very piece of art that is this live stream. Um, yeah, you never have to leave your house as a streamer. Like, he's not chasing the IRA hype. He is. Oh, yeah, I see the lag warnings. Skipped some frames 2 minutes ago, 4 minutes ago. Hmm. Big Boss, let me know if, like, I said it again. I don't know. It's just like, it is kind of a great username because people will like automatically subordinate themselves to you just by calling you by the name. But I don't know, I find it a little bit, a little bit strong. Can I call you BB or Boj? It's actually Boj. Boj. Okay. We'll have another sound test, and I guess I will see the lag when I'm testing the sound. Oh no, why is it getting smaller? This is fine, but oh yeah, because I changed the window sizing. We'll just test the sound before anything else. Yeah. Testing, testing. Testing the screen. Testing, testing. Yeah, there is nothing. Okay. We have no audio again. We can go troubleshooting. Yeah, yesterday it worked out. So I'm gonna have this on. Check.
Right? He saw the writing on the wall. Right?
To make matters
Okay.
worse, Bobby also
You know
admitted
what's going on? I have to have the two screen Mac where the audio is coming from on even though I'm covering it up with the YouTube screen, because the sound is coming from here. If I'm hiding the image, I'm hiding the sound coming from there, and somehow the YouTube sound will not pick up by itself from the window. So we will go like this, which is fine. I'm gonna do a little adjustmento. Another little adjustmento. I wanna see chat. Okay.
All the way here
You did. I really do appreciate
on my
that.
daughter's first birthday.
And I bet
Okay. 5-second starter pitch on Bobby Altnoff. I want her face on here. I'm at the store, but will catch your stream when I'm back, about 30 minutes. Alright, I might be napping by then, but yeah. See you soon. That boy Matt. Going to the store is important, doing your things. I don't know, live streaming sometimes with the amount of hours and like the depth of the parasocial relationship, I don't know, in some ways it's healthier. I find it healthier than short form content. And in other ways, sometimes it's, I don't know, sometimes the depth of it like surprises me. Okay.
Seemed to annoy her husband, who filed for divorce.
Yeah, strong short recap on Bobby Altnoff. She was started out with a podcast, TikToker turned podcaster, had like a few episodes. Drake saw her, maybe wanted to hit it, chose to do a podcast that he usually never does. So here we are. And then she went on doing a podcast and doing like kind of an awkward thing. I feel like my list still lagging. I think a little bit I will keep lagging. Maybe I have to get another Wi-Fi. Okay, point is she kind of came up fast, had a lot of issues just with fame, as everybody does. So she is a good case study for my career progression, which is before she met Drake. That's the stage I'm at right now, before I blow up.
Flirting with famous musicians seemed to annoy her husband, who filed for divorce only 6 days after she recorded the podcast with Drake.
I'm gonna be honest. Like, if you've got your wife doing shit like this, she's obviously farming. And I bet there was probably something going on behind the scenes. Because if this is all of what happened, I think it's like, if your girlfriend is going out, like, it's like if you're dating an actress or something like
I
that.
don't see the
Yeah,
screen.
it's their fucking job to act weird and to fuck around. There's probably a lot more to this. And
Interesting. Or is this the lag? I'm lagging really hard, bro. I don't even... Or did I stop it? I just stopped it. Stop my monitoring. Okay. But I didn't
this
see the
was probably
screen move,
the
though.
last straw. Yeah, exactly, right? He saw the writing on the wall.
Yeah, I don't see the screen move, which is a weird sign.
To make matters worse, Bobby also admitted
I flew all the way here
You did. I really do appreciate
on my
that.
daughter's first birthday
You missed your daughter's first birthday. For
to
this.
be here.
Regret that you'll never be able to undo.
Yeah.
Horrible parenting.
showing she was kind of ditching her family for social media
Yeah.
fame.
Is it kind of strange to anyone else that this woman who is married with children
You know what's happening right now? happening right now? I'm looking in the wrong direction. I have to mirror myself to be looking at the screen with my audience. That's what I'm gonna do. Transform. Flip vertical. Flip vertical. Oh, bro. Let's try horizontal. Transform. Flip horizontal. Yeah, we've got it. Now we can look at it together. Okay, the leg is not so bad. We've got it. I think.
Is constantly asking during these interviews with these rappers if basically they would go out with her, if basically they would sleep with her, if they like her.
She'd confirmed the divorce.
I don't
in
even
a
think that's what it is. I think it's honestly that she's just boring and she just does the same joke over and over.
She does do that. But it's not that bad. You know, she's got a strong character, but it's not really going anywhere. Like when you choose to play a character that is kind of rude to the guests, like that will be fun for maybe 20 minutes, and after that, like, the bit is done, the bit is dry. What's next, you know? But like, she's interesting enough that we are watching this. People are in some way really taken with her, you know?
I don't think there's really a whole lot to it. There's not like a fucking, you know, some massive issue. Like, that's it. Yeah. She's just farming, exactly.
TikTok post with comments stating celebrity status always ruins the best
It
things
sure
in
does.
life. On Reddit, people stated she got famous and he stayed the same. Few marriages survived that, whilst the rumors likely didn't help.
I mean, it's like, I feel like as a streamer, like, this happens a lot where
Wait,
if
I have
you're a
things to
guy
say.
and you interact
I have things to say. Yeah, that's fact. Like, when a woman's status rises compared to the beginning of the relationship, it's much harder for the relationship to survive than when a man's status rises. Like, the reason for this is just like, oh, bro, I'm gonna be commentating on like gender dynamics in society. Is this where we have come to? Yes. Is that wrong for a man to want a woman to be smaller and less capable than him? I feel like it's like, for women it's so natural to want like somebody who can care for you and such things, but then we don't think about how, you know, the opposite edge of that sword, that like men want somebody who is, you know, a little bit less. I have issues with that as well, right? As a very capable woman myself, like, many are intimidated by me, and, you know, I guess I have some sympathy for that. And also, like, I don't even, like, when I'm seeing somebody and I'm just like, they would be intimidated by it, I don't even tell them that, like, I work in AI. I'm just like, they don't ask. They are talking about themselves, like, how great they are. Like, when you meet the kind of person that I'm into, they are going to be very much into themselves, right? So I mostly just like listen and don't even try to bring up how great I am, because I talk enough about that, like, on stream, in my content. I really am getting it out in a way that stays. So when I'm like hanging out with real people, like, I can listen and like make judge. I listen and I judge. I'm getting information, you know? Why would I want to? I don't want to talk in a way that does not stay as content. Like, that's for other people to be wasting their words. Okay, bro. These things that like start coming out of my mouth after like so much streaming, I feel, are like kind of misrepresentations of like what I really think just because I just keep on rambling. And I feel like that's a little bit of a slippery slope. But nobody really cares about me yet. So there isn't really this risk that I think is looming. Or is there? Osmongol, he's got so much content of
The
him out
female
there, and he's fine. He's not being cancelled yet.
Streamer, there are going to be people that make weird comments about it on YouTube or in chat. Like, this is just what happens. And if you are a very jealous, insecure person, Ninja said it, yeah, Ninja, and the thing is that, like, I've had this happen before. Ninja said it, yeah.
You took your hoodie off. Now
No, an ad. Now I'm thinking I will buy like premium for my creator account, and then I will just watch YouTube from there every time, and then we don't have ads because like with streaming you really can't troll like that. Now I just sped it up for you guys, but then I have to speed it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Job, and like if the partner isn't happy with it, like I'm the kind of person that I wouldn't have a problem with my girlfriend doing stuff like this, but I also don't think that somebody who does have a problem with it is fundamentally wrong. It's ultimately, it comes down to like how it makes you feel. Like it doesn't affect the way that I feel, but if it affects the way somebody else feels, they're totally valid in that. Cuck, maybe like I don't, it doesn't bother me, right? I mean, it's the same as like,
Okay, let's just be real, right? This chick, she blew up in an insane way. She was desired by some of the most desirable men that millions of women are chasing afterwards. So it is a lot for your average Joe to handle, because once you're on the internet, everybody kind of has access to you. And you know, like this is something I've also felt like in my life before I was on the internet and had 18 followers, that like I'm hot, but like who do I know, right? Like where can I, like what, there isn't anything. Like I just go to university and then I would like sometimes waitress after, or like I go to the gym, but it's not like opportunities flow to you just because you're it. You have to like put yourself out there, and once you do on the internet, then you almost have like infinite access. She could have probably upgraded, and he knew it and he felt it. And like of course, if Drake was serious about her, if Drake was serious about anybody, they will probably at least be tempted, right? We have a new subscriber. Hey, 5tax. We this Drake discussion has triggered you. Sup? Yeah. So
like I'm not attracted to guys.
thanks.
I'm not.
Yeah, thanks. Stux is saying you're so pretty. I was just like feeling kind of insecure before the stream. I don't know. I feel like my face is changing, but also I'm just looking so much at my face with like streaming that I think I'm just like losing grip with like reality. And like I would recommend getting a softbox because it like will upgrade anybody by like 2 out of 10.
So like, I can't like think myself into a position where I am. It's just not how I feel. That's it.
Did Bobby Althoff cheat with
Yeah.
Drake quickly became a mainstream narrative. Suggesting a conspiracy was when Bobby deleted the podcast, with Drake and Bobby both unfollowing each other on Instagram.
Oh, wow.
Dave Portnoy from Barstool Sports therefore sent her a text. My girl-
You are picking up on my Eastern European accent. Where are you from? Yeah, now they are talking about how... I don't know what they were talking about anymore. I have to take like a 1-minute break. And you know what else I want? I want like a lighter... I want a lighter blanket, so that like the microphone has some contrast. I'm from Italy. Nice. EU hours. I'm Italian and black. Nice. I'm Hungarian and black. We are a mixed crew. Like, I got this blanket especially for like streaming, but my cleaning lady put it like down on the bed. Like, now I can't, I don't know, I thought it would be showing, but then I want it to be cozy and got another blanket. Bro, these are first world problems here. And I don't wanna, I need the mic to be lifted so that I know that it's like, I need it working. And like, how did you end up in this stream? Did you come for like a specific thing in the title, or you just like ended up here? Yeah, maybe I just put it under my head. Maybe I put a green screen on top of it. Just scrolling. So beautiful girl, so I clicked. Been there, bro.
Girlfriend says you hooked up with Drake and got divorced. I am saying that is not true. Bobby replied, I'm not commenting publicly but off the record. You're right, that is not true. She'd share the text to her story adding, I did not want to do this podcast in the first place, and now so much negativity is...
She didn't want to do it? Well, then why did she do it?
She wanted to do it. She wanted to... Who doesn't want to have a podcast? Okay, maybe what has happened was that people do have this, that like the podcast has become such a craze. Look at me. I'm using the pod mic USB, 200 euros, and you can have a podcast. This is a podcast, bro. I'm literally doing a podcast, a live stream solo podcast. It's a little experimental. Nevertheless, it's the mic that makes the podcast. And I want the mic to be showing. I want it, like, I'm being like, yeah, 5Tex is agreeing with me that the mic is making the podcast, and that's like why I wanted it to show. It's black against black. I want a visual cue that this is a serious podcast, just because like I am half wasting away into the REM period of sleep does not mean we are not serious creators here. Okay, I do have a backup green screen, but it's a little dirty. This one's also a green screen. It's actually, I just pull it up. I really feel like the way this makes me feel is like self-actualized. Only problem is the headphones. It's not comfy while sleeping, but I needed to hear what you hear.
What? I don't understand. If you don't want to do it, then don't do it.
Nobody can force you to have a podcast. Do you think somebody like told me to go nap in my bed and take out a microphone? No, like this is such a, especially in the new media world. Maybe she did have like a talent agency, like she did have like 2 million followers on TikTok already. So maybe she had like a talent agency telling her, hey, podcasts are really like going up, girl. You gotta get in on it.
I'm going to leave it alone after this, but this is the uncensored DM between Dave and I. Although...
Oh yeah, and I actually know some details from being in the lore on this drama. And it's that like she was deleted the episode as she was at a Drake concert, and she sent him a rude message about how it's all his fault, all this hate that she's getting and all the things he has done wrong. And like the way Drake felt about that is that like he will find an artist that he finds like special. He will shine a light on them by like collabing with them even when they are small. So he's like literally taking them out of oblivion and shining a huge fucking spotlight on them like they've never seen, because he's like number one most streamed artist with like 5 billion fucking streams on Spotify. And the way he feels is that sometimes the 5 stacks is agreeing again. He's saying yeah. So the way he feels is that the rhetoric around this is sometimes that like, oh, Drake exploited this small artist for his own benefit and blah blah blah, and like these artists will also have the negative parts of the limelight, and then they are blaming Drake, the person who lifted them up into the limelight, for the limelight when it gets hard. And bro, it will get hard. Being famous is not for the weak. This is not 80s fame when they would write a few tabloids, you could like avoid the paparazzi. No, there is no paparazzi anymore. It's just like all on. It's always on. It's always rolling. It never stops. Like I even got a hate comment. Like that's my second comment. Which we are still celebrating.
Despite denying the rumors, the narrative was set. Bobbi Althoff left her husband to thot around with rappers.
Would you date someone that looks like me? Because there's just a person.
Okay, I'm gonna say that like some of the questions that are in character, sometimes it helps you in ways. I wanted Bobbi is the topic of this, so she shall be on my screen while I talk.
Around with rappers.
Would you date someone that looks like me?
Yeah, this question is convenient. This character is convenient. And you know, sometimes people are like, just kidding. But they are getting useful information out of that interaction, right? So I'm not saying that she was the character. I'm just saying that it's a beneficial thing for her to be in a character that can access these kinds of things and access this kind of information about her own standing with the very famous and powerful people she's interviewing. I also have a podcast where sometimes other people come on, like when I go to like an art gallery with a mic, then like I wanted to just go solo, but then realized when you go somewhere with a mic, people are going to have things to say. So I also don't mind like the access that having a podcast gives me, even though like I'm still very small. It already gave me access. Having a pro mic will just get you ahead in life in so many ways.
Because there's just a person
What does that mean?
like looks exactly like me. They have a twin.
Maybe.
If I had a twin, would you date them?
If she was like cool and like, you know.
The damage this did to Bobbi's
She's really pushing it, bro.
image could be seen on her husband's Instagram, with comments reading, "Sorry that your ex sold you out for clout and
Bro, and that's really... I would five taxis saying I would rather look at you than the YouTube video. I've heard that before. Bro, I'm not sure what to do about that. Let me think. I would take a BRB 1 minute break and I will think on it. We are appreciative of the feedback though. Yeah, people wanna see me. Like, I understand I'm the best. It's no, like, but I don't know. I guess I was even reluctant to start making like reaction videos because it's not me and I'm jealous of the screen time. But like sometimes also like when I want to do a long stream, you know, like 5 hours, which is like an ideal stream, and I'm solo, like, you know, I cannot just like talk for 5 hours straight. Like I need like a little bit of something. It's because you're so pretty. But like I'm here on the camera and I'm a pretty big part of it. I'm not even just like a small bracket like Osmongold is in his own stream. Like I'm big in the screen. Like my face is right here. Yeah. You can just like look at not the YouTube video. Oh, you didn't mean that you wanted the YouTube video to stop. Maybe you just like don't care about Bobbi Althoff. Maybe we can look at like somebody else. Okay, 1 minute break, BRB. I'm back. All right. So the laptop thing of my laptop charger is not a life insurance. Okay, so I'm thinking, okay, bro, I cannot find my seating here. Yeah, okay, now we're good. I just need to embrace the green screen fully. And since we are celebrating my first hate comment, I'm thinking we might as well watch stuff about creator monetization by Devin Nash, my new #1 source for creator, not lore, but creator strategies. And you know what I'm thinking? Like, even 5 stacks, wait, I'm gonna switch to just like myself for a sec. Like, as it was requested. Okay. Anyways, I like the screen. Yay! Okay. So, there is there is happiness in chat. Okay. So even though like I am getting this kind of male attention, I'm not really sure how to handle it. And like this one is not bad, but sometimes it gets bad, you know? Sometimes people are kind of explicit and stuff like that, and just like not so nice. And anyways, that's a lot of what I get on Kick. And also in terms of discoverability, you know, the people who click on the video because like they see somebody who they like regard as pretty. They might not care about like my content pillars, which are becoming a live streamer slash creator, AI engineering, and art marketing. These are my content pillars. So people might not care. So, but like I like live streaming. So my two plans for that, one is just like having more of an audience through long form YouTube content, and the other one is just like hanging out, just like not giving a fuck, like this, like hanging out with like a general audience and chilling, taking a chill pill. But like I cannot just the thing about this is that the general audience is harder to monetize because what you are selling as a creator is not your YouTube channel, it's not your videos. What you are selling as a YouTuber to any brand that collaborates with you is access to your audience. And with that on kick, with people who happen to discover me like without a content pillar, like that will have like a lower CPM. So monetization will be different. This is going to be really weird. I'm talking right now to my two viewers about like how I'm planning to monetize them, but this is going to be the content for the next 10 minutes, guys. This is what it's gonna be. And like I don't mean to monetize the two of you that are watching, or free even. He's 5 stacks saying I get you. Yeah, I'm building an infrastructure for the kind of engagement that I see. Let's like say it that way. I'm building this for like when I have 100,000 followers. Now I have 18. So we have like a bit to go, but we gotta go there now, you know? Like when should we build it? When you're building it, when you are already viral, you are a little bit too late. These pipelines should be there for the audience to flow through. So you're not gonna like this, but I'm going to watch another YouTube video. We will do reaction in a way, like, you know, also like your desire to see me, the creator, in the video. That's a good desire to have. Some people do like reaction videos and they are, I don't like Asmongold's name in it. Okay, I'm just gonna go full screen. This was a nice style for 5 seconds. Fit the screen. Okay, where was I at? Not sure. Do an audio check. Okay, things seem to not be lagging. Where was the point? The point was that, oh yeah, fair use. So like, I'm gonna be watching stuff, but like, I should talk one-to-one because you cannot just be looking at somebody else's content. That's not fair use if you're not adding your own point of view. So this is what's going to happen, but like I'm not gonna be full screen no more. So what I'm going to search for, you don't see that, but that's fine. Dave Nash Patreon. Yeah, so Devin Nash is kind of somebody who has worked in the background of many multi-million creators. So he's in the business and he has kind of a deeper insight than Gary Vee and Alex Hormozy and the likes of it, because they've never worked, or like, I don't know, but they've never really worked in a content business on the inside, you know? I mean, that's not true, but I would say that the way Devin Nash has done it, it's more like corporate. It's different. You will see what I mean when you look at the way he's approaching stuff. And like, okay, so like as a female live streamer, my reputation is very important for me and of a matter. Like I have a big career in front of me and everything. So for me this is a very sensitive issue because I cannot just monetize like some other girls can, you know? Like I'm not interested, and also I make already kind of enough money, or like a lot of money, you could say. So why would I be doing these things that like are not good for my reputation just because like that's what the people on live stream sometimes like would like those two things will not merge. But like I can look at a creator who is like a male who understands the business, and I can just one to one copy his techniques of monetizing his audience. Yeah. Okay. And he made this video like 5 years ago. It's kind of old, but I have like a speeder. Then you can also do this. Oh, it already disappeared. That boy Matt says I get what you're saying. Yeah, like other women, they would just start. I'm not gonna say what, but like you guys know what they do. Like that's what. Yeah, of course. Like with when you're small, even though like people ask for it, definitely nobody should be doing that. Definitely like don't do it like under millions of subscribers, because that's just like that's also like labor. Like you might as well get a job, and it doesn't really pay more, I think. Um yeah, but let's get back to like legit ways, by society accepted ways of like monetizing as a creator. He's a live streamer slash creator, but I think this is generally works for everybody who has one to many relationships on the internet of any gender. Ah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's how we reset the speed. You make YouTube content? Yeah, I have a YouTube channel. My name is the same, Uvana that Uvana. And yeah, I make like YouTube of my live streams. So far I only have like 2 videos up. I'm somehow like I even made an AI editor that makes the edit for me, but like I still cannot like finish anything. So yeah, but my plan is to make all my live streams into YouTube content, long form, evergreen. Yeah, that's the plan. I don't really make content that's different from live streaming on YouTube anymore, because I think that like why would I miss that opportunity to connect with my audience in real time? Okay, I will subscribe. Ah, you can be my 11th subscriber. Okay. Yeah, and YouTube is very like special to my heart. I find it a platform that like really helps people, that like shows the vulnerability. Like you cannot just flex like on Instagram. It's just like flex, flex, flex. Look at my butt. I'm so hot. YouTube is not like that. YouTube will start with a problem, and then it has the whole story arc. It's just different. And also like I think I graduated university because of YouTube. Because if those tutorials were not there, so I'm thinking any content that I consume, I shall also make. Because who should make the content if not me? Like why other people? And like YouTube, so yesterday we've declared that on Twitch it's 1% to 20 people. On YouTube, so like for one creator, there are 20 viewers on Twitch. On YouTube, for one creator, there are 4,000 viewers. Just like this step of editing, this step of like YouTube being different and not just pushing the go live button will already differentiate you, even if you're making shit content. That's such a good intro. I should have not had this thing in frame. We'll just zoom very hard into my face, I guess. you don't see his face. I'm gonna change it so that you can connect with the creator, who I haven't connected with him. Like a difference here, a difference. So now we are watching long form YouTube, right? And the difference between long form YouTube and live stream is that you don't have that connection with the creator. I don't care about Devin Nash's personality. I don't care for shit. A little bit. I think he's cool, probably mildly autistic, very likely. But just like, in a great way. But that's not why I listen to him. Like right now, I'm listening to him because I want to know how to monetize as a creator, and I trust his expertise. And that's what you do on long form YouTube. You answer people's questions and you provide value. Like in live streaming, the value is my vulnerability, my presence, this feeling that we're hanging out. And we are hanging out because you can't hang out with anybody else when you live stream like 5 hours a day. Literally, that's the hanging out time. That's what you're selling as a live streamer. Okay, back on. He is also mildly funny. This is the first joke I've heard him tell, but it was a good one. Bro, that's so fucking crazy. Like, how is there not a guide on this? And like, that's also what I'm making. This is like a guide. We are giving back, paying forward to YouTube all the guidance that it has given me, and like showing it my life journey, but it's different, right? What he's doing and his style. And most of YouTube's style is them kind of coming in almost as an authority, telling them what has happened. Like, my style is going through the experience as the hero of the story and like learning on my own, and the audience plugging in themselves. So they are like, in the end, should learn the same lessons, but maybe more like a movie, a real movie or something. It's happening again? That like there is no audio? No shit. No way. No way. Why does this keep happening to me? Bro, I'm losing my shit. I've debunked this 5,000 times. Okay, I'm going back. Like, you remember what I just showed you the other time when I showed you my screen that I'm going to show you again? I'm going to hide the YouTube thing. What? It's frozen? What is this? Testing. Testing, testing. Okay, well, I don't know if it happened. I don't know when this happened, but this did happen. And I don't know. We've lost a lot of lost half the viewers with my anger issues that are very well. I should have anger issues, and it's very appropriate in this scenario. What I'm going to do, I guess, talk to Cloud Code. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Claude. Hey Claude, what has happened that keeps happening to me in Streamlab desktop is that the audio will stop randomly. It is so annoying. I don't know what to do. I want to pick up the audio from the browser, but I don't know what to do. It keeps happening. I have to like catch it every now and then by like checking my own noise, and then I've had like recorded content that is already kind of wasted, like reaction content from YouTube.
Yeah, that's frustrating, especially when you're trying to capture reaction content and realize midstream the audio's gone silent. So with Streamlabs Desktop on Mac, that audio dropout thing usually comes down to a few culprits. The most common one is black hole losing connection or the system audio routing getting confused, especially if you've got multiple apps competing for audio input. Browser audio can be tricky because it's not always a clean source. It can drop if the tab loses focus or if there's a buffer issue. Quick troubleshooting. Are you routing through black hole still, or did you switch setups?
You're saying I should be pulling browser audio specifically? I've been just pulling the Mac audio screen under it and not the specific browser audio, and kind of keeping the screen alive as a layer under my Chrome layer.
Okay. So you're capturing the whole Mac system audio as a source and then layering Chrome on top visually. That's actually where your problem likely is. System audio capture on Mac can be really flaky, especially with black hole, because it's capturing everything the system is doing. And if one app hiccups or steals focus, the whole thing can drop. What I'd suggest instead is pulling the browser audio specifically as its own source, rather than relying on the system-wide capture. That way, you're only pulling what's actually coming from Chrome, which is way more stable. You can still keep your Chrome window as a visual layer, but feed the audio independently. That should eliminate those random dropouts you're hitting. Does that make sense as a pivot?
Okay, let's go and try that. Okay, so sharing my screen so you see what I'm doing. I feel like I've got to refresh this. Yeah, maybe I have to check how much storage I have because it's happening again. And yeah, but it will constantly fill. I just freed up 40 gigabytes, so it better be working, you know? Let's try to add it as a source. Yeah, I guess because even though my Chrome window was not freezing, the window under it was freezing and we did the audio, so maybe that's what happened. Let's see if there is a specific audio source. Media, widgets. Audio output, audio input. We've chosen audio output capture, and then we hope that there will be like something more specific here. Audio general of source. Okay, here I have the default Microsoft Teams. Bro, I think I have to download global settings, default. Audio monitoring device. Channels. Yeah. The thing. Mm, to Scream Mag. You know, I actually don't have Black Hole right now as a service. I'm gonna ask Claude about that. Or just like look at Audio General. Maybe it was a new source that's captured. I don't know. I'm so like done with it. I'm gonna go into the settings for this. Even though it's not the thing that stopped. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna check how much storage I have because so to make sure it's not a storage issue. I shouldn't be putting myself away. I should be putting the background away. Storage. I have 30 gigabytes left. That should be well enough. I'm gonna ask Claude about Black Hole. Okay. Actually, I haven't installed Black Hole on this laptop. No, I want to talk to it. Actually, I haven't installed Black Hole on this laptop. It has been just working with Streamlabs desktop and capturing inside audio.
Oh, okay. So you're using Streamlabs built-in audio capture without Black Hole at all. That actually makes sense. In that case, the dropouts are likely coming from Streamlabs itself, losing track of the audio source, or the system getting confused about which app owns the audio stream at any given moment. The real fix here is probably to isolate the browser audio as its own input source in Streamlabs.
You're saying that Streamlabs can have log onto the Chrome tab, but when I chose to add a new audio source, it literally did not allow me to do that. The only output source I saw was like the default, like there was only one output source, the output source, and that was it.
Ah, right. Yeah, that's the Mac limitatio in hitting you. Streamlabs desktop on Mac doesn't have the same audio input flexibility that the Windows version does. On Windows, you can grab individual app audio pretty easily. But on Mac, it's basically locked to system audio, or whatever the default input is. So you're kind of stuck with what you've got, unless you go the Black Hole route, which creates a virtual audio device that lets you route Chrome specifically into it, and then Streamlabs can grab that. I know you said you haven't installed it, but honestly, that might be your actual solution here. It's the workaround for exactly this problem on Mac. Do you want me to walk you through setting that up?
Something I noticed is that it kind of happened when the screen was also stopping. The regular screen recording also froze. I have restarted the permissions for it. I have enough storage on my laptop. What could be causing the screen freezes?
Okay, so the screen... Right. So if the screen recording is freezing at the same time the audio drops, that points to something heavier. Not just an audio routing issue. It's more like Streamlabs itself is choking, or your Mac's resources are getting maxed out. A few things to check. Is your CPU or memory spiking when it happens? You can open Activity Monitor and watch it while streaming. Also, what's your M2 Airspace specs? How much RAM do you have? And are you running anything else heavy in the background, like Chrome with a bunch of tabs or other apps?
Yeah.
So are you able to check Activity Monitor real quick and see what's happening with CPU?
I'm doing the check. Bro, okay, OBS is taking up Okay, it makes sense. But how much free space? Bro, okay. Memory used 7 gigabytes. So what it is saying, the activity monitor, is that physical memory is 8 gigabytes and memory used is 7 gigabytes 15. Up memory is 1.5, wired memory 1.5 or 2, compressed is 3 gigabytes, and swap used is 3.5 gigabytes, cached files 1 gigabyte. I'm gonna try to share this for a sec.
Okay, so here's the thing. You're at 7.9 gigs used out of 8, and you've got 3.5 gigs of swap happening. That's your problem right there. Your Mac is essentially out of RAM, and it's having to write to disk, which is way slower. That swap usage is killing your performance, causing both the screen and audio to freeze. What apps do you have open right now besides Streamlabs and Chrome?
So okay, organized by memory, OBS is taking up 4.19, and then Google Chrome has maybe 5 renderers, each taking up around half a gigabyte.
Wait, hold on. You've got both OBS and Streamlabs desktop running at the same time? That's your culprit right there. OBS alone is eating 4 gigs. And then Streamlabs on top of that is pushing you into total memory collapse.
No, Streamlabs is just not calling it that. Like, the OBS, I think, is being run by Streamlabs, likely. Because I don't think it's on.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Streamlabs desktop runs on top of OBS under the hood, so that's just the engine. So you're not double running them. Still, 4 gigs for that plus Chrome's half gig tabs means you're maxed out. Close some of those Chrome tabs. You don't need 5 half gig ones open. And that should free up enough RAM to stop the swap thrashing and get your freezes under control.
Okay. I think we found a good solution. And yeah. So what I'm going to do, I literally have nothing else to close but my Chrome tabs. So we will just eliminate this one, close all the other ones, and see if there is audio now. If you have a stronger laptop or like more RAM, then this might not be an issue. You cannot buy the cheapest MacBook of any kind of MacBook if you want to be a content creator. You just have to go the higher tier, the extra 200, 400 euros for like a little bit more storage and RAM.
The Patreon is a restaurant and say, hey, if you like, hey, times are tough. If you like this
Okay, we have audio in the screen share. Do we have audio in the Chrome window? That's going to be the next question. This is going to be like 5 more minutes of debugging. Just letting you know. I should have been like more, I don't know, I feel like anytime I hit a technical issue, I shall like have a time estimate of the resolution. Okay. Wow, I've made the microphone like stand up a little bit, so it's like getting the voice fully. Nice.
Through a monthly thing and get special value. There's no reason you can't do that. Even as a brick and mortar company, you can have a Patreon. It's just that most people do not.
It works. It works. I cannot believe it was this easy. Is the AI helping at all? Yeah, 5 stacks. It was troubleshooting with me, and now it works. Now we have audio. What it was the all my Chrome tabs eating up my RAM, and like the Streamlabs app that I'm using to stream is eating up 4 gigabytes of RAM on its own on an 8 gigabyte MacBook Air M2. So this is just what you're going to get. So I can literally have nothing open but Streamlabs and one tab we're watching. This is the life. Yeah.
You can literally do a Patreon as any business. This is not just a talk for content creators. Like this is and also I'm gonna caveat something else because I get these messages. I'm gonna get
Oh, nice.
before I get 10,000 emails about this. I am aware there are other platforms besides Patreon. So I'm using Patreon because it's the one that I'm the most familiar with. I'm aware that there's platforms that are like Gumroad or whatever, but what I'm talking about is every platform that subscribes to the idea of like setting up a page where you can provide benefit to people in exchange for things that we'll talk about later. And I am going to start this talk now. He says. Okay, so
get your business up and running from anywhere with the Shopify app.
Mute. Skip.
I was trying to figure out like what the easiest way to explain this is, but I wanted to first kind of sell you on the idea of it, and I wanted to sell you on the idea that like literally everyone can have one, right? So the most obvious application is content creators engaging fans, right? But it's also like brick and mortar companies engaging clients and retail engaging clients, or really just like any business client engagement. Okay, so once you understand that context, you understand like, okay, this talk is like relevant to me, and I've kind of sold you the pitch on it, that like there's no downside to having this, it only costs us time. Now let me show you like how I think what will sort of seal that deal is like the very first principle. And I'm going to pull up a Patreon from our boy Jeremy Allen Black. So I designed this Patreon, and I also wrote copy for it, which is here. And I'm going to read you the first part of it, and this is going to be the first thing. Arcanum is creating the most ambitious D&D world on Twitch. 8 D&D campaigns live, 89 characters, 43 players and broadcasters, over 600 hours of campaigns, 20,000 on Discord, and 17 years of world building. Welcome to the living world of Verum. So the very first thing that I want to point out, and the most important thing, if you take away anything from this talk, is to tell a story. Way too many Patreons, the mistake they make is they literally like are like, hi, give me money. Signed Devin Nash, thank you. And then like, sure, some people will do that. Like,
Yeah, okay. What I'm gonna do is now tell you how I think Patreon works. I think you cannot just go like, hey, give me money, because like there is all this content on a free platform. What you've got to do is you're not really selling, your looks or specific things. What you're selling is access, an inner circle behind the scenes. Like, I've paid for Patreon before even knowing what Patreon was, for a creator who I've listened to his podcast, which was going like, he was autism masking, he was analyzing Bachelor episodes based on like the social games that the characters play, like the people who are characters in this reality show. And he ran the deepest analysis. He wrote a book on it. I was listening to that podcast without even watching The Bachelor. I just wanted the analysis. And then he was analyzing other shows on his Patreon, so I had to subscribe. Not had to, but like it was really fun. I watched like Love Island with him because he could watch content there without copyright, because who would know, right? On Patreon. I don't really know how if you're smaller, I guess you get away with it, but he watched the whole Love Island. So I also didn't have to pay for Love Island, but I wouldn't even want to watch it without him, of course. Only after he like got me started on it, then I got addicted. Once you start getting to know the characters, you are a little bit too deep in. But point is, that was like my only Patreon experience without knowing what it was. So like it really took me a lot of knowing him and understanding what is on Patreon in order to take me off platform of Apple Podcasts, where I was listening, and onto his €12 per month subscription. But yeah, he was also like smoking there while watching the show sometimes, which he would probably never do on the internet. So it's also a place where, as a creator, you just are more free. And the people would be waiting for the drops. I would be waiting for the drops straight away as he like dropped it, because that's also the way you watch episodes. But like, I had full-on fan behavior, but still it was a value providing relationship. It was not his personality that I was watching for. It was his analysis and helping me understand how social interactions between people work with like direct, in a in a construct where there is direct feedback. A lot of autistic people watch The Bachelor, in my view. That's, I'm saying that from a sample size of 5, and I think that is the reason that, like, in real life you never really know what somebody is thinking, what went wrong. In The Bachelor, when you're dumping somebody, and they will have to dump everybody but the one they marry, you have to tell them, I'm dumping you now because you did this and that, or because I realize you're like this and that, and I'm like not like that. So it's not necessarily a judgment on the person, but they do have to find some kind of fault in the person to like rationalize why they are choosing them to dump. That's the whole show. So that just gives clear feedback, and I think that is valuable and missing from society at large. Maybe for good reason. Maybe other people don't need it. This is just like, that's why I have to watch this to learn, so that like when I see people behave in certain ways, then I can already match that, like this is like labeled data, The Bachelor. I can like watch back. I can see a person behave in a way without anybody translating it to me, and now I can translate by myself because I learned the language of the humans.
Your most dedicated people, but let's take like 2 different narratives, okay? So first narrative is give me money, signed Devin Nash, right? Cool. Okay. Well, the people that this will appeal to, I can't spell my name anymore, I'm losing my mind, is like very engaged people, already engaged, okay? And like long-term like supporters. Which is good, but let's think of another narrative, just doing this on the fly right now, right? This isn't in the script. Devin Nash is creating the #1 industry and gaming news stream.
Yeah.
And gaming business news stream, right? And then like I can like screw with this. Devin Nash is creating high-value business and gaming educational content.
Mute. Ads go by so fast these days on YouTube. Interesting. They've learned.
Just with a couple of iterations, you can see I can spend another like 15 minutes on this, and I'll have a very, very strong thing, like a very, very strong iteration, a very strong story, where I'm not just here so that fans can give me money. I'm here because I'm building something, and I'm setting goals so that the actual production of the show gets better in relation to how much support is given. And and Patreon actually supports this, right? Because right now, Arcadum has a goal of $7,000 per month, that if he hits this, he'll be able to make a novel based on Verum, right? Because the idea is that he gets enough support from this that it unlocks time for him to be able to do other things. This is very...
So any kind of financial relationship that you have with your audience has to... Wait, there is a plane, but it cannot exist in a vacuum. It has to be tied into their sense of being seen, into like their relationship with you as a creator, into the projects that you're doing that they feel that they have a hand in. And like it needs to have, if like they just donate and then it like they never like see it, or it just like literally the moment obliterates into oblivion, if that's even a word. That's a new expression. So, like, the way that I don't like talking when it's not recorded, when it's not on camera, because I feel like it's a waste. I don't feel like I exist. The same way, when, like, a fan supports you, they want to understand the impact that it has on the thing that you're doing for them. They want to help you make them happy, maybe. That's my thinking behind Patreon, how it works.
Now, I'm going to say, as a caveat, that we built this Patreon. It launched day 1 at $6,000 a month. It's gone down from there because, in my opinion, Arcadum has not focused as much on it as he should. Understandably, given that he has 9 campaigns and Callus Row and a huge amount of stuff to do. So that's not a criticism.
Yeah, I think like Patreon, and you know, like we are already on all these platforms. Like I'm literally on 5 platforms, if I'm not even counting. I'm on YouTube, Kick, Twitch, Instagram, TikTok, I'm trying to like make a Discord community happen, but there is only one person in it. If you guys want to go into my Discord community, it's a really tough consumer journey. It's on my Kik profile, and you will have to, it's above the donate button. It's an empty link that you have to like screenshot, copy, and then paste into the browser, and then you can find my Discord page. No surprise, no surprise, one person has only gone there. I'll have to fix that. Maybe make a button for it or something. Yeah, but the point is, and then like now I have to make Patreon. 5 platforms times 0 viewers. Bro, PK, you're back. That's right. No, that's not true. I have 18 followers on, and I have, bro, warriors, bro, you're about to be in a timeout. You call me evil, and you see I have another viewer right now. 0 viewers is not accurate. And what are you, by the way? That's 2 people already, okay? Okay, yeah, I have a Discord. It's really hard to find. Like a vulgar PK is going to be jealous because he likes to be the only one in my Discord community. Okay, so the way to find it. This is also a good example for, this is also going to go down in my history of, like in my YouTube long form video as a bad way to have a consumer journey, because nobody would ever find this if I did not do like a 5-minute guidance on how to find it. Okay, so this is like my Kik profile. I will go to the about section. You really have to want it, and people haven't wanted it. People just haven't been exposed to it who want it a lot. It's a puzzle to find her Discord. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so here we have it like above the donate button. It says you can Discord community me at .discord ... So I'm gonna wait. No, I'll paste it in the chat to make it easier for the people. A bot should be doing that. Okay, but what I'm doing is I'm getting the link from the screenshot. Bro, I cannot believe that this is the way that this is what I'm expecting. Only the CEO mindsets get in. That's right, PK. You need like a lot of ambition to be in there. We had a second person come in, and then he left after having fought so hard to be in my Discord community. Bro, not even I can open this link. Okay, now I grabbed it. Yes. Maybe now I can put it in the chat. Yay. Is it going on Kik as well? Maybe not. I'm gonna check. My multi-stream chat is not picking up sometimes Kik because it's discriminating. Sometimes Kik. Okay, no, but I will paste it in Kik directly. Yeah, so now people don't need the CEO mindset anymore. It's in chat. I see streamers have like a bot sending like the links sometimes. Like I will be looking into that, how that is done. Okay, and by the way, I have like, I don't know how many viewers I have, but I see the number 5 PK. So I'm on 5 platforms, and on one platform I have 5 concurrent viewers. That's a lot. That's a lot. Okay. So where were we at? You see minus 17. Well, I don't know how you managed to see that. Okay, back to Patreon. Back to the Patreon analysis. You have a Discord? Okay. Yay, we will have a second person in the Discord community. No pressure to be there, but like, I also also there is no support, there is no content there to consume, but that is where I plan, and it's not worked out. It's not a mature platform yet. Am I ever gonna talk on the server? Yeah, once I figure out like what a server is, then yes. And like I also have to figure out Patreon. So this is what I was talking about. Like creators, and the reason that they are not building out Patreon right is because they are already overwhelmed, because they have to kind of be on all platforms, and being behind the paywall. What you mean figure out? Well, I've not had a Discord before I was a creator. It's not an app that I'm familiar with. Like, how am I supposed to know what even a server is? Yeah, so now we are really illustrating the issue that people have with Patreon and building it up, and that is the value proposition of this long form edit. Understanding how it works so you can monetize it the way Devin Nash is doing. And he's like making bank, and he doesn't even have his tits out. So that's really inspiring. He's saying you just click a voice channel and talk in it. Okay, is that what I should be doing after this debate? Can you share your book collection if you have one? Okay, wait, I can show my books right now. But like I should like experiment with the Discord thing as well. Swank the reader, like tell us your lore. You must have a lore. Okay, I'm in Discord. You're saying, okay, so I'm in general. So I'm supposed to talk in here into general. I'm gonna allow my microphone. Okay, so the short update, my only community member on my Discord channel told me that like to engage in the channel, like I shouldn't be doing stuff there. And he was like, I was just like, what? I don't understand. He's like, you just push the voice button and talk. So here is me talking. I should have recorded that, by the way. Hold to record. Hi, this is my general Discord channel, which is a channel. Hi. I do feel like typing the lore right now. Or you don't feel like typing the lore, the reader? Did you miss a note? If you do feel like it, please go ahead. Do I know what a Skype is? I have to explain you things as if you're Ankh. No, ma'am. Okay. Well, Discord is different. Discord is for gamers. Okay, then I will show you my book collection. I feel like it. Just, it's gonna be a feed without pulling out the mic. It's above my deodorant collection. Shall we go closer? No, I should use like a light. Bro, that was the worst ever first Discord message in a general channel, but I'll take it. Okay, mic is gonna be really bad. Okay. Wait, I have to read it out. I think. This was not a tell but show thing. I shall go back to be seated next to my microphone. Yeah, so the genre is non-fiction. I like some philosophy. Okay, so one of the books that like inspire me is like Thinking on Paper. It's like an philosophy of education book about like how to structure stuff. And I have, what else do I like? I like R.D. Langdon, like Self and Other. The Divide itself, which is like books about the experience of schizophrenia, kind of. But if you're like a college professor, um, mm. Thank God it's non-fiction. Yeah, agreed. Like, but sometimes I do fiction. Like, I love the audiobook of You. Like, it's the Joe Goldberg story. I read that too many times. But like, I feel you. Like, fiction, I'm just like, sometimes like, why would I want to read something somebody made up? I want real things. Like autobiographies. I love like Will Smith's autobiography, Will. And this is actually Will Smith's autobiography if he was me, you know? Like, but like from day one. Why? Like, the reason I liked it is because he had the idea that he wanted to be the biggest movie star ever, and then he made it happen. A lot of the other stars are kind of swindled in the wind. They get lucky, they get picked up, it happens to them. Will made it happen. And that's like that's the way I'm constructing my story as well. Read the autobiography of Malcolm X. I've heard a lot about him, but I don't know enough. So that's probably he's like a cultural icon, Malcolm X. PK is saying a vulgar. I don't know what that means. Sometimes I'm like, is that a weird thing? I was telling you that you can join voice channel and talk with people, not to leave a voice message in the chat. What the fuck? What? Join a voice channel and talk with people? I don't know why it deleted the message, but I see your message in the multi-chat still. In the voice channel. Okay, like I'm Ankh. Tell me what the fucking voice channel is. Okay. Server. Wait, I see voice channels. Okay. We are in the Discord for Uvana's World. And then we have like voice channels down here under text channels. So it goes information, text channel, voice channel. And it says lounge, community hangout, stream room. These are just the auto-made stuff that it has made for me, Discord. Okay, let's go into the lounge. No one's here yet. When you're ready to talk, just hop in. Community hangout. It put me into the general channel when I press community. Okay, I'm gonna be in the community hangout because I'm already talking, like I might as well, right? So weird that is this a thing? That's crazy. Voice channels. Oh, PK has joined. That's crazy.
Oh my god, he joined. What up?
Hi.
Hello.
Okay, wait. I'm trying to not show his name, so not to dox him, but the profile picture has got to be shown, which is a parrot.
Yeah, it's a great parrot.
It's so weird to like hear somebody's name who like I've heard chat for so long. That's so crazy. I hope you're not going to say stuff that's like putting me off YouTube, by the way.
I'm not. I mean, what would put you off YouTube?
Like, I don't know, like when...
Swearing?
What?
Like swearing?
Yeah, swearing or like very suggestive content, stuff like that.
Don't worry.
And I have 5 viewers, just saying this is a public space.
Yeah, of course. You have nothing to worry about.
Guys, this is so... I feel like really weird because he is like... Okay, so like... What?
Wait, are you gonna expose me? What are you trying to say?
I'm not trying to say anything. I'm telling people like my experience as a small female streamer who has been preyed upon in the streaming to zero community.
I'm so
Okay, so it's a strange situation, right? Because do I have good audio? I think I do. Yeah, it's a strange situation because people see me talk. They see me in my room, in my space. They see me with my mom hanging out. And all I see are like texts, and I see like this parrot. So like, and then like I hear a voice, right? It's crazy because like, okay, so streaming to zero, when somebody comes in a 7 hour stream and like stays for 5 hours, then you kind of get to know them and you have this like illusion almost that you know them, like a reverse parasocial connection, but at the same time you don't know anything about them. I asked him like what country he lives in, and he will not tell me. Actually,
I literally told you I would tell you when this would happen, or I would tell you to like guess. I don't remember what I said. Something like that.
You
Where do you think I'm from?
you see the, and it's also like a strange situation right now. Through how long have I been a streamer? It's been already 2 months, 2 happy months. Yeah, so now we are in a situation where a viewer, the first Discord community channel member, has hijacked the stream and the authority from me, and in voice is actually essentially joining the podcast in a guerrilla style.
Podcast. My first ever podcast.
Okay. This is, but like, you can tell them that your strategy, like your game.
What do you mean?
Like this, I don't know. Isn't like this again? I don't know. Like I'm in a vulnerable position here.
Listen, you can always just leave, you know.
No, I don't want to leave. Like, but like this is really difficult for me. Like, what? Like I'm just going to be like flirted with for 12 hours by a parrot.
Well, just a parrot. Dude, what's up with a parrot? Like, so...
That's all the information I have right now.
I'm just a little bird.
Okay. Yeah. So, this is the voice channel, guys. Yeah. I don't know. I'm feeling. Yeah, this is normal. This is what people do on Discord channels.
Yeah, they talk.
Okay.
It's pretty normal. Yeah. I was literally just doing it with my friends earlier. We were playing something. And then I saw you were live.
Okay.
And I'm here.
You are.
Yeah.
So,
why are you tweaking out?
I don't know.
What's wrong?
This is like a new experience for me. Like.
First time on Discord.
Yeah, first time on Discord, first voice channel. Today is a historic day for me as a creator. I've also had my first hater in the comments.
That's been a while ago.
No, but
One guy.
but that guy was like more trying to sell something. He was like, that was a spam. He was not just hating for the hate's sake. It's different. Yeah. I thought that was like a fake hater. Like a person came in giving a lot of thumbs down emojis, and
Oh, yeah, I do remember you saying this.
yeah, and I thought it was a hater, but then it tried to like do a Discord scam with me. And then I was like actually a little disappointed because I thought I've earned my first hater, but not yet. Not until today.
It's your first scammer on Discord.
Yeah.
At least you didn't fall for it. You know how many people fall for that?
First I also like somebody was like, oh, let's chat on Discord, blah blah blah, like generic message, and I was just like, huh. But then the second time I was just like, I mean, I didn't do the thing, but like they are not bad sometimes. They will engage with the chat even and then try to sell their stuff.
But yeah, there's a lot of those. It's so annoying. They always like ask some pointless questions and then like say you need like a banner or some odd shit. for your stream. Something like that.
They literally, like, the compliment she gave me was like, your hair fits your face. That's what she said.
Wow. Your hair fits your face.
I was just like, wow, thanks.
What does that even mean?
It doesn't mean anything. That's kind of the point, I guess. So this is what
Your eyes fit your face. Does that mean anything? No, please.
Okay.
Kind of crazy. This is your first time on Discord. Do you know when my first time on Discord was?
When?
2016.
Bro.
Yeah.
Well, you've been a gamer, right?
True.
That's
It's what I don't even know how I found out about it. I think like Skype died, and then we kind of just went to Discord.
I'm Ankh. You've been on Skype. Like, that's crazy.
Dude, I was like 12. I was like 13, 12 on Skype. I still remember the people, but I don't have my like login info. And even if I did, all the chats are doing, I'm kind of sad. I used to have like so many people there. And the first 2 people that I met online from Israel, just kind of controversial nowadays. But
Yeah. So you like met, so you've had other like parasocial connections. Like, do you ever meet them?
You keep saying parasocial. That's not what parasocial means. Parasocial is like if I was saying that like a YouTuber is my friend, something like that, you know? When they don't know me, they just know me as a viewer. Like unknown, I mean, actually I haven't met majority of the people because they're like not from where I live.
Which is?
They're like, you can guess. Like you still haven't guessed. You haven't told me. Where do you think I'm from?
Austria?
No. Do have a friend from there though. It is close. I have been to Austria. I'm pretty sure. Let me see.
What's the reason for not sharing it?
Sure, I just want you to guess it.
I've guessed like 20 times.
No, you guessed like 7
Okay,
times.
okay. If you don't want to say, that's okay. Like, people like to not share their country sometimes for privacy reasons as well.
I mean, that is true. I usually don't share it, but I don't mind like if you guess it. If you really want.
You've made me work too hard for this already. Okay, you were talking about like your parasocial connections that I should not keep calling parasocial, but you're saying like
It's not really...
you're saying that like parasocial is like with YouTubers. I'm a YouTuber.
Okay, but like, you still like chat sometimes, you know.
Okay, yeah, that's different. Yeah.
Like it's kind of different. It's kind of like when you're like bigger in a way, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't even have to be big. Like if someone just like chats and they think you're like best friends or something like that, then I'll be like parasocial. But like I just have like online friendships, and like parasocial friendships, you know.
Yeah, like in small streamers, like especially like on Kick and Twitch, you really have to. Sometimes I try to like research it, and it's been hard to research because I've got to scroll like so hard down so that like I get to the viewership that is like close to 0. And like I guess the
There's a website for that. There's like a website that you can use. It's like way easier to find 0 viewer people instead of just scrolling.
What did you say? I didn't understand the thing you used to do it.
I said there's a website you can use.
Oh, there is a separate website for it.
Yeah, it's like it takes way too long if you just scroll.
It does. I could not find myself if I wanted to.
But
what is it called, the website?
Like Twitch tools. Let me see. I use it pretty often.
I can tell. But yeah, I also want to try. Yeah. And it's also like...
What were you gonna say?
Yeah, that it's a different experience and there is like a different value proposition in talking to somebody who has 0 viewers. Like, and they see you. Like, I wrote something in like Stable Ronaldo's chat just to like research what it's like writing in somebody's chat, and then I didn't even see like my own chat that I wrote. Like, how would he ever see it? So it's like,
They can see it. Trust me, they can see it, but then most of the time they're not gonna see your chat. And you're not really trying to like have a conversation in those chats. You just kind of type emotes, you know, like when something funny happens, use a specific like emote. You don't use like a joy emote, like or like a ruffle emote. They have like actual emotes. It's kind of hard to explain because like the way big streamers are, they use the Twitch extension, which gives them a lot of emotes for free. Like literally, you can have like 1,000 emotes, but you need the extension to like see it in the chat. I mean, you can still see it on screen, but to like see it yourself on your chat, you need it to have the extension. And most of them have it, and they just use it to like for like various reasons. I don't know. It could be for like a laugh emoji or like a specific meme in the community, and like 10,000 other reasons. It can be also like weird because you can literally upload like almost anything as an emote. Also, you froze. I don't know if you even heard me anything.
Did I freeze or did I just like
your stream froze?
really? Yeah. What do I? I'll have to check. Oh, it did.
I broke your stream.
No, it seems alright. Does it? Testing. Okay. Yeah, I think it's back on, probably. Okay, interesting. So this is something that they get because they're big, or they get just because they downloaded it?
No, anyone can get it. Like it's a free extension.
Okay, I'll get it.
And most people use it. And a lot of like kick emotes, like I'll post some of them, like this or this.
Where are you posting it? I don't see the this and the that and the this.
These three, I haven't sent them yet. Like all of these come from that extension.
In the community? You posted it in the community? Or did that happen? Or
it's in your kick chat. The three emotes.
Okay, wait. I'm not that good at navigating my kick chat. In general? Or
No, like in kick, not in kick.
Oh, in kick. Okay.
Yeah.
I see it. People have been using that cat with me.
I mean, they're trying to kiss you or something. I guess.
So these are hi Aiden the Goat. Hi Manchesters.
Lol, Aiden. I'll see that guy out often.
I shared the link afterwards in the community channel. Guys, join the community channel. You can be the third person if we're counting me. I sound desperate. Desperation is not a good look for a small streamer. So I've got a okay. I don't know, like I'm a little bit reluctant in general, because I've never talked to anybody online. So like it's really like what?
You're first. Are you talking to you online?
Don't call it that, but kind of, yeah.
Don't call it what?
Like just okay, fine.
Listen, you're the one who says the C word. I'm not gonna say it.
I don't even know what word you mean, but it's good that you don't say any words. Okay, so you have like a flirtatious undertone, and I'm not blaming you for that. I see you're like very PG-13, which is great and like very YouTube appropriate. Yeah.
Listen, I can't help it. It's just how it sounds, you know.
I'm sure it seems like the baseline sound. Yeah, so you are like on these streamer sites, which I'm also going to go on, and like what the experience you have there is closer to like a one-on-one online friendship situation.
Situationship. Okay, I don't know about situationship, but I mean, I don't really use it for that. I use it for like evil reasons, you know.
Oh, like not like I don't know what to call it. Like reasons that we would censor.
Maybe.
Okay. Yeah.
Eventually.
Yeah. Interesting. I mean, oh my god, I was browsing today the poll section of Cake for Research. It was
For research.
well,
Yeah, do it for research.
you got bro, and I had this chick who was doing like ASMR into like the big ear mics, like the same as like Cassie was using in Euphoria, and I've had it on full noise in my kitchen, and my flatmate walked in, and then she started with the ASMR sounds, like I don't know, like she started it, and then my flatmate was like, "What the fuck is this?" And then I was just like, "I'm doing research." And then I showed her the video too, and she was just like, "Good luck." Bro.
It probably thinks you're a gooner now after she like heard that stuff.
Well, I don't know. The ASMR is good though. Like ASMR has like the sound of it. That's like something that everybody enjoys.
Which ASMR? There's like many different
I don't know.
versions.
She was in a bikini. She was like even oh my god, the thing she was doing, like I'm not a simp, but and I was not simping for this. I was just like, she's really riding the simp economy. Like what she was doing, she was like, okay, rubbing the mic. This is not gonna have a good sound. And then like going like kind of like this was a little bit too much theater. She meant it. It was crazy. And like 200 people were watching. Yeah.
Is it, I think, is she online right now? I think I see her.
Should I share?
Is it Crystal? Is her name Crystal?
She was like giving ginger-ish.
Oh, maybe there's like more people who do that.
Yeah, it's a whole economy around it. It's crazy. Yeah, but ASMR I think is nice by itself if she's not doing like the suggestive content. Like I think it's, and everybody's doing ASMR, you know, like when they unbox things. Audio is important.
So you like ASMR?
Well, I thought she was doing a good job.
Okay.
Everybody likes ASMR. I am one of the people.
I only like specific ASMR. I think I told you that before. Oh, maybe I'm mixing it up. I don't know if I told you.
I don't think so. Like which, like ones that I
can't say.
Okay, good that you don't say. Good. Like I like the kind, like it's also on Apple Music. There is some like playlists for ASMR, and it's called Apple Health, because like a lot of music is so retention based. It's actually not good for you. Not good for me because I get addicted to music. Like people don't think it's possible. It's totally possible. So like I do it to like chill out, and then it will be like a fluffy ball on a mic. There is no woman in a bikini there. It's just the ASMR. And yeah, it's good. So I like.
I actually listen to ASMR.
What kind? Oh, sorry, I can't.
I'm saying you listen to ASMR, like unironically.
Yeah, unironically listening to it. Okay. I'm gonna go to watch like the content expert talk about like how to build a Patreon thing, platform thing with like my 4 viewers, and like it was nice talking to you. Thanks for showing me the ways of Discord, and we have blessed the channel with a nice first community hangout.
Yeah.
So I can't show like my screen because you don't want your name to be seen.
I mean, I don't really care. You already showed. Doesn't really matter, you know. It's in Discord.
Yeah, it's in Discord, but like I have to show to the people, you know, where it is at. To the other people, like a lot of my target audience who is like coming from, not coming yet, but coming from YouTube is not going to understand that there are voiced channels on Discord and that there is a Discord or any of this stuff. I am targeting employed people.
I mean, Discord's been out for a long time. I feel like people would know if they even know what Discord is.
Okay, they will know what it is, but will they know how to find community hangout in Uvana's world? It's there at the bottom. Now they know.
Well, now they know. Good job.
So like, okay, so you're using it for loot stuff, and like, wait, oh god,
But using what?
my mic stopped. No. Testing. Wait, my. Shut up.
What did I
Mm-mm-mm. Okay, it's still on. Okay, it's still on. I have OCD, okay? About these things. I have OCD, okay?
That's fine.
About. But my monitoring stopped. Very interesting. This is too early for this headphone to die. It did not have its day in the sun. Testing. Yeah, the headphones that. Okay, now they are back on. Whew. The headphones that. Okay, because then I don't hear myself like it's monitoring. I'm hearing my own sound. Okay, so what you're saying is that usually you are looking for streamers, zero to streamers for like content that is like would be censored.
It's very fun content.
And like, yet you've been hanging out in my stream for 5 hours. Like, what were you thinking was going to happen?
Yeah, hold on. I was never in your stream for like 5 hours. I was like maybe 2 hours max. Okay. You had like a 5 hour. I joined like at the end of the 5 hour stream. That one time. But I don't know. You're just fun to chat with, and you're a baddie. So like, why not?
Okay. So, what happened?
You kind of. Wait, what were you gonna say?
Yeah, what happened here is that, like, I don't know, like, what women do, but there is this thing that, like, with their bodies, they are kind of building a shallower connection than they can, like, with their personality.
I guess.
Okay. Anyways, what were you gonna say?
I think I forgot. I did, but I'm like questioning whether or not I should say it now, or not.
Well, okay, I'm not sure that I understand like what you're saying. Like, it's also a little bit muffled, but like maybe let's do a community hangout too.
Like a second community hangout?
Yeah, like let's yeah, this has been the first experience, and now the stream must go on. Because also I'm giving you too much attention. Like,
Yeah, scared away all your viewers.
I think that happened. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I kind of like talk on stream. Just not good for the viewership.
Yeah. Even like with the undertone, I don't know. Like, I know it's not your fault that you sound flirtatious, but okay.
Just say good. You don't need to say, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm like literally like, am I coming here to stream to an audience, or am I here to like flirt with one person? What's happening here, right? We've got to be.
I'll let you be, and then we can chat another time.
Okay, but like I have to be very straightforward with you that I do not at this moment have one-to-one connection with my viewers. So we cannot really chat off stream, and I will not be reactive in the one-to-one channels in general.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let him know.
This is now I already have like I've had 5 to 7 concurrent viewers, and like we have met at a point where I had a 0, but now this is transitioning slightly into a more parasocial relationship. Yeah, I don't know how you feel about that. This might be like difficult for you. I mean, not from the perspective, not that I'm not saying you're attached, but I'm saying that like maybe with other people who are streaming to 0, like maybe like growth is less fast. Have you seen such fast growth such as this? Bro, I need to like chill.
Why are you like? I feel like you're sweating right now. You okay? What's wrong?
Bro.
You're like stuttering so.
I need to go back to watch YouTube. Like, people don't want to watch one-on-one. Like, people want to watch me. They feel you cannot be, like, claiming me. Like, yeah.
I'm not doing anything. I'm just talking. That's all I'm doing.
Okay. You're taking up the space of for my No, you're not doing that. This is like a community hangout. This was a purpose-driven, research-driven conversation, and it was also like an insight into how small streamers blur the lines between parasocial relationship / online friendship. Okay, this was the outro for the conversation. Okay. But what should I call you, by the way? You have like a PK, a Vulgar, or Auch? Like, which one?
Only whatever you like.
Okay. We'll stay with PK. Okay, see you.
Bye-bye.
Okay. So literally, like, when this conversation started, that's when we had the last chat. And before this, chat was popping. I'm not saying I regret it. This was important for research, and we've learned about Discord, right, through our community, which is the best way to learn being a creator, from your community. Okay, so now we will. I don't know. I think I will take like. I will just. What do I do? He's saying, let me know whenever you need more research. All right. Aiden the goat is still here. I don't know what's this emote. It's like a squirrel with a heart emoji. Okay. PK is happy to provide us with more research, our community. I'm going to post the community research links in the general channel on Discord, like after the stream. This is the plan. That's where stuff will go. Okay. I will take a 1-minute break and then I'm back. and then we'll watch the video which is called Exactly How to Make 5K a Month with Patreon by Devin Nash, creator researcher. So that's what you're in for. If you're staying, you can make the call, and Bay needs I'm not gonna read up the chat. Okay, he said Bay needs shower after that. Now I got it. Okay. No, it's gonna be okay, I'm just gonna go. I just need a short break, okay? You know him? Okay, interesting turn of events in which our viewer knows the very niche creator, researcher, creator, Devin Nash. He says, after said Bay needs a shower after that, he said, kind of funny that you're watching Devin Nash. Didn't know he still made content. Known him for a long time. He used to stream with Destiny a lot. Interesting. I really thought he would be like such a nerd that he's always just like on the outside looking in. But Destiny, then he was like a top tier streamer back in the day. But he's also a Twitch OG. Wow, I only know him from like doing these analysis videos and talking about like behind the scenes. Hey Fairs VG DVN. What's up? Both are super OGs. Yeah, Destiny, I didn't wanna hear about Destiny, but I've heard about him. Okay. And I plug in my laptop. Bro, I should plug it in on the other side because I keep pulling. Okay. So let's watch an apparently OG streamer go over into the analysis niche. So weird how like people are known for one thing and 20 years later they are like known as a different thing, and nobody even knows like what they used to do, even though it was huge. Okay. I need to like be testing the audio after our issues.
It's more of an observation of like, like you do have to like put time and invest into it, but even still, the $3,500 per month just being supported in addition to like subs and things like that is great. So first thing is, do you tell us?
Okay, the Chrome one is not moving. Okay. YouTube free. Done. Come alive.
Story. And how do you tell a story?
Is he also using Streamlabs, and does he also have these issues? Maybe I have to reselect the window.
So if you're
No, I'm just gonna do a new source. Window capture. Dave. Got it. Yay. But don't lose me. What about me? Okay. There we are.
like a restaurant, or you're like a food restaurant, right? Are you creating a unique dining experience for people? Are you giving them something that's like different, meaningfully different from another place? If you're a content creator, what are you doing that's different? It's like Devin Nash is streaming video games on Twitch. It's like very uninteresting, but Devin Nash is creating high value business, gaming, educational content is really interesting. One of my favorite Patrons of all time is Chapo's Trap House. This is a super good Patreon to get an idea of just how powerful this platform is for supporters. So this.
Okay, they're saying cast the spell on you by joining the VC voice chat. It's spelled out for me because I am apparently Ang. Your window is so zoomed in. Okay, let's try to zoom in less. I will just transform fit to screen. What, like that? I feel like, yeah, because I'm on the side, I have to cut people off somewhere. Maybe like, is this like this? Is this doable?
Patreon has 38,500 members and makes $171,000 a month as of this time, and this exists because it monetizes a dedicated audience. You could do even more with this if you like allowed other benefits, right? But just with 2 tiers here, $470.
It's still like not perfect, but like I don't wanna give up on being 1/3 of the screen. Yeah, so I'm gonna like optimize it further, but I'm not being like going small. Maybe like I could green out myself, my background. I've got the green screen for it, so then I could be small without a background. That could work later on.
You're getting this level of support, right? And this is just because Chapo was able to create a vertical that gave
Saying should have you 100% of the screen. Yeah, but sometimes other people also have to talk, you know. I cannot talk for 7 hours straight. We've got to give some room.
his
If you're an agency owner who's been struggling to
When I muted the ads, I only muted them for myself and not for my audience because it was grabbing the audio level from a different place. That's so mean, guys. Like, I can only speed it up then. That's my only option. Okay. R 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back.
to support him in this way. He literally just created it up. You could do even more with this if you like allowed other benefits, right? But just with 2 tiers here, $4.70 and $5, like you're getting this level of support.
Like I always say, if somebody wants to buy you a private jet, like you should not stop them from that. So what this guy is doing, he is, let's go back to the 5, like he has a €5 per month subscription. If somebody wants to buy him a private jet, they don't even have a channel to do so. So they are cut off in this process. And yeah, that's not the way that I want to set up my Patreon, but I don't know if Patreon really allows for that. I think it is really like channel and subscription based, and the rest is not really integrated.
Right? But just with 2 tiers here, $4.70 and $5, like you're getting this level of support, right? And this is just because Chapo was able to create a vertical that gave his people the opportunity to support him in this way. He literally just created it, made it, and then he talks a lot about it. Yeah, Chapo is a politics podcast, also comes in here quite often. So these are like 2 examples of like stories that get told, but I have others. We can look at some other ones. So Code Miko, we built this one on stream for those of you that remember that. And
okay, what do we see? We see that there is like a higher level tire and that it's significantly, so the tires are 5, 10, 30. And there is a big jump there from 30 to 10, and also in the emote there is a big jump, but all emotes are positive because any level of support is obviously appreciated by the creator. I'm not close enough to read what they offer in the full-on experience, but when you are already, like the way most tire lists work in the world is that they are usually only selling 1 tire 80% of the time, and the rest is only working in order to position that offer.
Again, I guess we didn't get through the copy, or this didn't get done, but the idea here, the right way to tell this story, and what would increase these patrons, is that Miko is doing something on Twitch that is very unique, which is like creating a kind of reality augmented tech experience through a character. So like telling that story in this copy would be very beneficial. That's why we have this, right? And you can actually see that like the very first part of this Patreon for Arcadum that we built is actually more of a sales pitch than there's anything else. The Living World of Verum is the most ambitious world-building project ever broadcasted on Twitch and YouTube. Sounds pretty freaking good, right? This sounds like something you might want to support. Hundreds of DMs, players, and supporters get together to help building a world of thousands to enjoy. Then there's a big picture here, amazing picture actually, it's for ants because it's in this document. I don't know how to show you guys this. So all the campaigns, all the characters in those campaigns and everything, giving you an idea of the scale of the world. And then here's like kind of the lore. Welcome to Planet Verum. On the continent of Calcatesh, multiple parties follow storylines exploring and creating a dynamic world that exchanges with the players' decisions. Parties of players live with a persistent world that changes each episode and each Twitch stream. The action of a single group of players affects everything across every campaign. Even the offline actions of players like you in Discord can change the world. The machinations are led by one man. His name is Arcadum, Dungeon Master with over 16 years. So you see how this is like, this Patreon was created to support the world and give more opportunities to players and supporters within it. You see how this has a story? Is this making sense to people so far? Like, this is not just support me streaming on Twitch. this is a story of something that's happening. Now, you might say, but Devin, I don't have a story of something that's happening. I'm not actually doing anything interesting. Well, dickhead, why are you actually making content then? You should think about that problem, right? Because, like, if you're not...
Very true. Like, what I'm thinking about is literally, like, sometimes on live streams, there is, like, a time where I feel like I shared something that's too private or, like, something that I wouldn't want, you know, like, my boss to see or something. It's not, like, anything crazy. But then, like, yeah, you don't really want to share sometimes things with the whole world. So, like, when I feel like that, sometimes, like, I private my live streams afterwards, or like a week later, then I'm thinking, I don't know about this one. And I think they could all go on Patreon. So, like, that, I think, but like, is a business model by itself. And sometimes I record stuff, like, when I'm recording and not live streaming, that is always when I'm, like, feeling vulnerable about something. I'm not sure I want to put it out in the moment, but maybe later on long form YouTube, you know. You don't necessarily have to be live to, like, share something. So I just record it, and these recordings, therefore, like, by, like, nature, are just, like, more access to me because it's things I don't want the whole world to see. Just put it on Patreon. That's the solution. So it is not as much an answer to the problem, how do I monetize my audience, but it's also an answer to the problem, how do I share things about myself without, like, risking public scrutiny necessarily. Because I guess that's one way to avoid it. I guess everything that you put on the internet, you should think about what if it goes to the most public route. But in general, like, paywalled content will at least spread a little bit slower. I don't really know. But yeah, like, the Patreon, like, screenings of Love Island that were, like, socially analyzed by Bachelor Fun Take. That was the Patreon I subscribed to, Bachelor Fun Take. Oh my god, and he, like, mentioned something about slurring my words. Well, it's because I'm talking, like, 4 hours a day without a stop. Like, it's gonna, like, get a little slurred by the end, and now I'm feeling it even now. This has been a 2.5 hour stream, but I also streamed in the morning. How a person is not supposed to talk as much as I do. LMAO, you still thinking about what I said? Well, I was thinking about it before. Like, that's also part of, like, why I'm trying to be hybrid with other content, because, like, but I see big streamers stream for, like, 5, 6, 7 hours a day, and, like, if I want to hit that, I cannot just be, like, straight into a microphone for 7 hours. Like, that's insanity, and also maybe not as entertaining. It's okay, you can stutter around me, Betty. Okay, thanks.
Doing anything interesting, then you already have a bigger problem than creating a Patreon, because no one's going to support you on that basis alone, right? So the point is, like, so the overarching point here, and the most amount of value out of anything I'm going to say, I'm going to go into, like, how to create tiers and do all that stuff in a minute, but the most amount of value that I have to provide right now is quite literally, what are you doing? Like what? How do you step back and say, what unique experience am I creating for people? What unique experience am I creating through my business? What unique experience am I creating through my content? And when you have that answer, you can write something like this.
What if you could create winning...
It goes. I also really like this section that we wrote. What your support means to the future of the living world. With 200 players and active DMs, there's a lot of plans.
Like,
support will make the difference and take the world to the next level.
This is what we're talking about. Every contribution cannot exist in a vacuum. So often, especially, like, with whale type behavior, with, like, big supporters, the they are like racing each other, you know? It's a race to the top, it's a race on the leaderboard. Like, if I see a leaderboard, it will even get me. And like, their name being somewhere proves that they exist in that community and a respected member of that community, a contributing member of that community. So, like, right now, I'm going to do like okay, Ivana, I'm gonna play something, but I'll be around if you need me. Alright. See you, PK. Have fun gaming. Yeah, so I'm gonna continue on with my other two viewers and the millions of people in my head that in my future I think are going to see my videos. So I'm going to do a check, like where am I at right now and what is my monetization strategy. So 20 followers on Kick. We went from 18 to 20 in this stream. So 20 followers on Kick, 2 followers on Twitch, not 1,000, not just 2. 10 followers on YouTube. My only monetization is a donation button on my Kick page. So, and the way that it works is that if you are donating there, nobody really will ever know. Maybe I won't even know. That's crazy. But that's the state of things. Like, I think maybe I will. Okay, we went down from 20 to 19. We are back there. That's okay. It's just how it goes. I think it was probably the long phone call. No, it could have been many things. This happens. Somebody got banned from Kick, and that's why we have now 19 followers only. Okay, but this is my about section, and I've made an widget there with Streamlabs. I should also make one for my Discord, but yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go through the consumer journey. I clicked on the button. Now the person maybe has to connect with their Twitch, YouTube, or Kick, or Twitter, or something, and then they call it kind of a tip, and there are like preset things. I don't even wanna like connect or log in right now. But point is, it feels very like I don't know what was funny yet, but like something I don't know. Okay. Oh yeah, I think when I said I'm gonna like go on with for the rest of the people. Okay, so right now this is, if somebody makes a donation, nobody knows, and they get that feeling that it is kind of detached. The way I see some, especially, what is this called? There is like many sub niches in live streaming, and one of them is like financial domination that I'm researching from the outside. And they seem to be monetizing within Kick and Twitch itself. And every time somebody donates, there is like an alert, there is like a little party. So like their contribution is like influencing the stream. They become part of the stream, and that is a reward by itself. Or like I see in podcasts that they can like force read an AI voice to like read up something that they are thinking is important. So the point is, you are never just paying a creator just because they exist, unless you're on OF, unless you are on OF. Even there, probably that's not how it works. You are always paying for some influence, being a part of something or seeing something behind the scenes. This is like my current theory of creator monetization state in 2026.
Here are some of these ways, right? Bi-monthly webcomic, badass professional art direction, right? Show like the art. Like, people should see what they're contributing to. So my goal here is that you start to see how to build the story of your Patreon and what it actually will do. You're telling people directly what kind of impact this will have on them and what kind of impact it will have on you. So in the same exact way, I can talk about this in the context of my stream. They're like, okay, if you do this work, like, you will actually benefit. If you put money into this, you will actually benefit in these ways. Okay? So I'm going to make this document.
Yeah, so it's also going back to the audience, right? Every time that they contribute, especially like with me doing this content and like taking maybe 20 hours a week when I'm already working 40 hours a week. And of course, I'm not expecting anything of my first 20 subscribers, and I would not even, that's not the scale that I'm thinking at. But in my head, like, when I get to millions, when I get to, let's say, 100K on YouTube, let's like talk some realistic numbers, because I am very niche, right? Maybe I will not have a large audience, but I will have an audience that I have a deep connection with, and people who maybe feel unheard in other spaces, the way that I feel like I don't belong and I need to make my own corner of the world. That's like, yeah, so I think I'm gonna have a deep connection with my audience that is probably like smaller, maybe not millions, just like hundreds of thousands is realistic and also nice. That's a nice, healthy audience size to have. Yeah, we were talking about it going back to the viewer. Like, because my labor is not free, actually, I'm very expensive as an AI engineer. I make a lot. This is my first job as well, but yeah, like, it's not, I'm not cheap. Let's say it that way. And like, right now I'm doing it for free, but I'm investing in my future and I'm investing in where I think this could potentially go, and like in my own talents and belief of like what I'm good at, which is like rambling on for hours. That's mostly talent. And yeah, how it goes back to the audience. Yeah, because this would not happen if like there was no way to monetize this. If there was no way to monetize being a creator, I would maybe like have fun, you know, streaming 1-2 hours a month after, if I knew about streaming, but I would not have gone out of my way as an employed person and learn about what live streaming is, and then live stream 20 hours, like 5 hours after working 8 hours, even though it's really fun. Like, it's not difficult. Like, right now I'm napping. Literally, I'm napping. Like, and I was already binging YouTube. I was like, I will watch a movie like this. I will not shut up. And my friends are like, "Can you shut up?" They don't really appreciate me stopping it and talking as much as the movie has played. And that's, you know, that's just how the world works. And it's kind of sad, but I have found a place where I can stop something, talk even more than they have talked, and it is appreciated. It's kind of like a reverse world. Yappasaurus Rex. Yappasaurus Rex. That's right. That's right. That's me.
Available for anybody to see. It'll be linked in the YouTube. But it should give you an idea of how to write something in a sort of like little bit overly salesy way, but in such a way that it actually conveys the impact that it's making on your brand and what you're going to do. And like also keeping in mind that like there are KPIs and goals that are attached to that that will allow you to do more if people support you at that level. So hopefully everything makes sense so far. Okay, so now I'm going to get into sort of the way that you actually build one. This is like sort of the technical stuff. Okay.
I need some water before we get into the technical stuff and how to actually build one. Bro, I've been like delaying this stream, like the creator monetization stream, for a long time. And like learning about this, partly because I didn't know how to desktop share. I guess that was the biggest part in everything that I haven't done yet. Like, even with AI engineering, I never really talked about it. You need a screen share for some things to like carry it, to show people actually useful things. Okay, Yappasaurus, I need to learn how to say this word. Yappasaurus Rex is going to drink some water. Bro. You're saying an XD has been said. Now I'm thinking, I'm looking at the live timer. It's been 2.5 hours. I think I sat down to watch like a 10-minute YouTube video, 30-minute YouTube video. I got until 10 minutes of it and then I took 2 hours. No, we've also had a call in. We've had a community guidelines talk that was 20 minutes. We've been busy. Yeah, so what I'm thinking at this point, I'm starting to feel tired. 5 hours to go. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. 5 hours to go. Bro, by the way, like I actually had physical friends that wanted to hang out with me tonight. Bro, it's already 11 p.m. and I didn't see a message 3 hours ago. I should check. And also, like, I am getting a little tired and like my reactions to this very stimulating Patreon video and technical setup are going to be stale because I've been talking so long. So in these times, bro, now the pop filter is off. It feels like, I'm not gonna say what this feels like, but but yeah. So at these times, in order to like for the stream to last 5 to 7 hours, which is like an ideal stream length, what I found helpful is like having a meal or breaking up. What does it feel like? No comment. Yeah, so breaking it up by like having dinner or something. I'm not really hungry though, so like what the fuck am I what am I doing in my real life when I'm not rotting in front of YouTube? I could read, but that's also talking. I'm not gonna do yoga on stream. I've seen that section on Kick. It's not along my content guidelines. But would be nice though. Maybe I could paint, but I have like a philosophical disagreement with the activity of painting. PK saying scratching is important. Bro. I should ask Cloud Code. Actually, I asked him the last time and he didn't really give me anything useful about this. So I'm having, by the way, something that is different between ChatGPT versus Claude is that it does not have that bubble. So I'm gonna like actually stop the YouTube video in the back because now it's just us. Me and not Devin Nash, meaning yeah, so with ChatGPT it has this bubble that influencers can show while they talk to them. Claude doesn't have a stimulating bubble like that to mean that it's talking, so it's a little bit annoying to show it off. You only hear it from the sound. Hey Claude. I'm not saying hate Claude, it's a transcription error. I like you a lot. Okay, so I'm doing a live stream. It's been like 3 hours. I feel the need to do something that is not talking or reacting to a YouTube video, but I don't really have any ideas. I want like an action that gives me a break, but one that doesn't break the live stream.
Ah, got it. You need something that keeps the stream going but gives you a breather from constant talking or reacting. That's smart pacing. What about doing some kind of visual setup or creative task on camera? Like sorting through your backlog of footage and narrating what you're picking for your next edit, organizing clips from the stream itself, setting up a next segment visually, or even just doing a subtle ambient shot, panning your space, adjusting lighting, grabbing tea. Viewers kind of like that behind the scenes stuff, and it lets you shift into a lower energy mode without cutting. Or if you want something more interactive, a chat game, reading and reacting to super chats, or a quick poll about what you do next. That way, chat carries some of the energy while you're less on. What's your usual stream
What do you
format?
mean chat carries some of the energy?
Oh, sorry, that was a transcription mix-up. I said
No.
chat carries some of the energy, meaning your viewers in the chat. So if you do something like reading super chats or a poll, your audience is actively engaging and commenting, which means the stream has momentum without you having to be in full performance mode the whole time. You're still present, but in a lighter role, giving yourself that mental break while keeping things moving. Does that make sense?
I want to do stuff that is not on the desktop, but still like at home.
Ah, so you want to move away from the desk and camera setup, but keep streaming from home. You could do a kitchen segment, making coffee or a snack, talking through what you're making, or walk around your space with a handheld camera or phone. Show your setup, rearrange something, do a quick tidy. Even just stepping away from the desk to stretch, grab water, adjust lighting or gear around the room, keeps the stream live and gives you that physical break. What kind of space do you have to...
Okay. We're going to the kitchen. There is no way around it. And I'm gonna get my phone. And then like I just completely forgot about my real life friends, which is appropriate at times, but like we kind of had plans. But then they didn't hit me up until like 7 p.m. So I mean there is still time. But I don't know. I felt like it was kind of just off, you know, because it wasn't even a very Then I'm going to have to switch microphones. I'm going to have to switch internet. And I'm going to have to roll down my blinds. So much for us to do. Yeah, eating, a person needs to eat. It's a very natural break for a stream. And not a break, but life. And that's important, that it stays just what I would do otherwise. I have in my life an issue with not rotting in front of YouTube. So this is just like that issue. Yeah. Okay, let's do the thing. Let's stop. Yeah. Butter sing. Yeah, let's stop that. Yeah. Is this sound? Yes, this is sound. Okay. This is my bedroom whiteboard. Let's go to the kitchen. That's gonna be like a Wi-Fi switch. I really hope. it to be like 5 hours long in one sitting, you know? Okay. It's offline? What the fuck? This is why you cannot go to your kitchen. What the fuck? Bro. Testing, testing. Testing, testing. I think it restarted it. Okay, at least I have... This happens sometimes, but I hate it when it's not like 5 hours long. What am I... That's not... Okay, it restarted it. I'm gonna go get my mic. Nevertheless, the principle is the principle. I will know it's 5 hours, even if it's not 5 hours. I get my mic. Bro, I'm literally a mindless woman. No. I literally don't have my mic. Where could it be? I feel like I've put it in my room. Okay, now I can try, you know what I'm gonna do? Practice transferring the Wi-Fi and staying on the same stream between my room and my kitchen. This is going to be an important skill. We have unalived ourselves on this bridge before. Let's not risk a long stream. Let's risk this 3-minute stream, right? If it restarts, my heart will be alright. My strategy for not losing the stream is switching rooms and immediately switching the Wi-Fi, not waiting for the laptop to recognize it doesn't have Wi-Fi, because I think if it's less of a gap than like 5 to 10 seconds, the stream stays on. That's the hypothesis. Got it! It was in my bag. Surprise, surprise. The DJI Mic Mini 1. I will give it 4.2 out of 5 stars. The DJI Mini 1, 4.2 out of 5 stars on the Uvana scale. Okay, I'm gonna check if my friends My friends haven't texted me. What do I have friends for? To make plans that we are not going to do? But I have them, just saying that I have them. Okay. No, there was chat. Wait. They are talking so much in this group chat. Why do people invite me to group chats like that? Just tell me what's there. They are there somewhere. Fuck. Oh yeah, I muted the group chat, so I didn't figure out about like what we're doing, and they've been there for an hour. What, I'm supposed to search back 1 hour of a group chat? We here. Where? Bro, I don't think I got any details though. What, like, I think it's in the group chat. I think we're at the football game. It's probably already over. I wanted to be at the game. This is... Okay, so it's okay. I'm gonna cope. I think it's over probably. This was not my fault. I could have like checked in on things, but we had like a group plan. And then they were talking in the group chat for too long that I still cannot find what happened. I have to call another one. It's already too late anyways. No, I still could go. The soccer's game. Oh, I wanted to go. Not that I love soccer, but I like the soccer parties. It's like people who have like a reason to go out and not people who just go out to go out, you know? I think it's a better crowd. I'm calling specimen number 2. None of them picking up, bro. Hey bitch, I'm on live stream, so don't dox yourself. Okay? Okay. Are we at a party? What the fuck? You guys did not tell me. Okay, like we had a plan. Like, right? Are you out or are you in? Going out where? Oh, okay, then I understand because I've had like a stance of like not going to some kinds of parties. I thought it was the football game. Yeah. You know, you can't say the N-word, babes. Okay, I cannot talk about these things on live, bro. What are you doing to me? I knew you were a risk. But you are Mexican, you know? That's not the same as if a white person said the word. You can't even hear me? Wait, do you mean the... Okay, I had to hang up. Do you mean you couldn't hear the person I was talking to? Or me? Like, you can probably hear me. Okay, so I have a plan. Nope. Going into kick. Okay. Go to live. Okay. Wait. Was this restarted again when I went into my room? Okay. Yes, it was. I literally cannot move between my room and my kitchen without restarting the stream. That's crazy. Okay. Well, my plan is giving this microphone to like my friend, my number one friend, and then it will be part of the podcast. Okay, so what? I cannot move. Okay, they are going out, but not to a football game, so I'm just like a little reluctant to go. Because I don't really like going out just to go out because I feel like it's not an investment, you know? It's not an investment in my future. It's not really the right kind of people who are there for me, you know? I'm over it. Okay, let's look at the stream videos. Yeah, so I went to the kitchen 5 minutes. Okay, 2-hour stream, then I went to the kitchen 5 minutes, and now I've been here another 5 minutes. Even if I make the Wi-Fi switch quickly, it will not hold on. You know, in Streamlabs, I believe that there is a setting when you're going live that you can tick that will kind of adjust to the web. Okay, I'm gonna ask Cloud Code about it. Yeah, I don't think I'm going out. I wanted to go to the football game and like chill. I don't wanna be out until 3 a.m. So what happens during using Streamlabs is that like I will go from my kitchen to my bedroom or the other way around. I will immediately switch the Wi-Fi, but it literally stops the stream on Kick and restarts a new one. So if I go to my kitchen and back twice, that will be 4 new streams, which is unsustainable. What am I supposed to do?
Ah, yeah, that's a classic mobile streaming problem. So the issue is that Streamlabs is tied to your device's network connection. And every time you switch Wi-Fi networks, it sees that as a disconnect. So it kills the stream and you have to reconnect. Here's the thing. You probably want to move away from direct Streamlabs to Kick streaming for IRL. What you're looking for is an RTMP encoder approach instead. You'd use something like Larix Premium or even OBS on your phone, configured to push to Restream as your RTMP server. Once that connection is locked in, you can switch between Wi-Fi networks way more gracefully. Restream handles the network hiccups better than Kick does directly. The other option, if you're moving between 2 locations, set up both Wi-Fi networks to use the same SSID and password, so your phone doesn't actually switch networks, it just roams. But that's honestly messier. Are you currently using Restream for anything, or is Streamlabs your main encoder right now?
I'm using Streamlabs desktop.
Got it. So you're on the Mac side with Streamlabs Desktop Ultra. That changes things a bit. You're not dealing with mobile switching. You're stationary at the Mac. So wait, are you physically moving the MacBook
Yes,
between
I'm
your kitchen
going
and
to
bedroom
my
while
kitchen
streaming?
with a MacBook. Yes, I'm going to my kitchen with a MacBook. Is that so crazy?
No, not crazy at all. Totally makes sense for IRL content. But that's the problem. You're moving the MacBook between different Wi-Fi networks.
Sorry, you said something. I want to see it. Just because I said X, I still want to see it written. Just because I don't want to hear you wait for you say it out loud.
Got it. You want me to switch to text?
Okay. So, my theory. It doesn't know everything about Streamlabs, does it? Does Claude know everything? No. So when I'm going live, I saw like a switch resistant thing that it said it would be resistant to it so that it could handle, it would keep the stream open for me to rejoin. The thing about that was that this could not be, this was a beta feature in Streamlabs Desktop, and you cannot turn it on the same time as dual output. PK saying, bro, arguing with AI. Like, yeah, that's like 1/3 of my day arguing with AI. It even changed its tone. Like, it could feel that it was in trouble. Anyways, yeah, so I'm thinking of clicking that on. And now I have to go to the kitchen. Now I'm hungry. Like, now that I talked so much about eating. So I'm gonna have to literally... I can't really change it anymore for this live. But what I could do is just accept that this is going to restart, start a new one, and test going to the kitchen. Or if it just dies, then I'm leaving. Then it's over. Then I'm gonna eat off stream. Or maybe I should eat off stream. Maybe this was it for today. Yeah, I think this was it for today. And we shall test another time, because this is not it. It should be a 7-hour-long stream, not like 4 5-minute streams. It's going to hurt me in the algorithm, or it's not good juju, you know? So, this is what I got this under thing for, to like provide a strong contrast and like match my skin tone. Only 5 minutes today, damn. Okay, if somebody is like live every day, I think 5 minutes is better than nothing. As like live streamer, but like 4 hours is ideal, maybe 5. We've done 3. That will do. And I'm so curious about the end of the Patreon video, you know? And now I cannot watch it until I'm on stream. That's brutal. Part of why I want to be on stream is because I'm delaying these things that I'm interested in until I can stream. But that's maybe good. Do you work tomorrow? Why do you keep asking? You wanna know the streaming schedule? I don't work on the weekends. Me neither. What, you're going to be for 5 hours in my 7-hour live stream? No shade, no shade. Oh. Okay, I didn't say that. I think, like, bro, I also have a deadline on the 15th for, like, an art competition. I still have to figure out how to make good art with AI. I can make AI slop with AI. Pretty good, though. I'm going to make AI slop art my background on YouTube. Like the art that I submitted for the last competition in Spain. So, yeah, I want to watch this video about how to set up a Patreon. I want to watch another about how Discord works, although we've gotten a great intro from PK on Discord functionality today in the voice channels. Bro said AI art and then like a throw up emoji. Bro, you've not seen it yet, okay? You've not seen mine. Mine is also not great, but it's pretty... Wait, where is it? Took my phone to the kitchen. Yeah, you're just gonna have to wait and see. Wait, I'm being called. This is literally my friends trying to organize me to go out. But I don't think... You know, going out really is a waste of time and partying. Like, I used to like going out, but then, like, I realized that I'm not really gaining anything beyond that experience. And that is just, you know, I do it sometimes, but I want to be more selective about the places that I choose. Yeah. Can always give you more lessons, more Discord lessons. Very sweet offer. Yeah, so streaming schedule is unset, but I plan on going live on every day or every second day. And these are going to be the topics. Patreon, art competition, Discord, and like creator drama, I guess. These are the topics for next week. And yeah, unboxing the DJI Mic Mini 2. Something has gotten into me. Yes, that's going to be very urgent, unboxing it, because I feel a strong way about it, and it will have this, it's gonna look like this, but it has like a colored thing on top, so that like it, you know, the reason I have this windshield on this, because I wanted to show that I'm wearing a mic, because it shows that I care for my audience and for my listeners, that like I've gone the extra mile for them. In a way that's like not really visible, but I'm making it visible, but it's not really, people don't really understand how important audio is. Anyways, what's wrong with having fun? Bro, like, aren't you having fun now? Like, I don't know, like, it depends on where you're going out. And like, also, like, I have some like male friends that are kind of tall and like kind of attractive. So like people think that we are together when we go out together. So it's kind of like a little bit annoying for me, if you know what I mean, because everybody thinks he's my boyfriend. So people come up to me and ask, is he your boyfriend? Like, it's so annoying. I'm telling him to like chill out or like do something, stop going to gym. No, I don't tell him that, but I like literally he has another female friend and we are just like, let's go out together without him. Okay, so I guess that's like more of a specific issue, but yeah, I think he's gonna come on the podcast too. I'm gonna title the podcast, He Is Not My Boyfriend. He already knows that. He's agreed to the title. I cannot scale this problem that I've had with him in the physical world to the whole world so that everybody thinks that, like, I can't have people seeming to claim me. It cannot be happening. Okay. This was it for now. This is the end. Do you see outro pages? I feel like outro pages are kind of... shall I pull it up? Yes. Just for decency. Hey, Sophia. Or Tyler. Yeah, it's like my friends are going out, but like I don't want to. I'm skipping it. How about you? How are you doing? You can just call me Sophie. Where are you from, Sophie? And just put it down in here. That's a good distance. Not much, just planning on making some cookies and enjoy your stream. He's saying, I'm sure this is a real girl and not someone trying to sell you shit. Me too. I was just thinking, I'm so sorry, Sophie, but like we just, I guess, have seen too much. We've seen too much to believe our eyes. I'm from US VBI. What about you? Yeah, I'm in Europe, undefined. And yeah, I was about to go to my kitchen, but then my stream broke. So now I'm here back in my room and I'm literally just like thinking, what, like to do a 7-hour stream, I gotta like stay in my room. Anyways, what happened like yesterday to me actually was like that, like there was a guy whose name was Jack, whose username was Jack, and he was like, actually I'm Jill and I'm a girl and I've had all these experiences. How about you? And it wanted me to start talking about like Brazilian wax and such things, And I don't know, like it was all just like really, bro, like he could not, the level of pretending to be a girl with the name of a guy is like that was, and it was like also disturbing, a little bit unhinged. He deserved to be the second blocked person here. Anyways, that's what happened. So now we are like seeing a male name and a female name, and we are thinking like, like, PK, why did you think that like it's a guy pretending to be a girl? Like, I mean, I get that just because it's a woman, that's like it's saying it's just because the person saying it's a woman, it's likely, but did you have any other clues, or do you just like see any female in a Kik chat and you automatically assume it's a male? It's my surname, girl. Because girls don't browse. 0 viewers. Bro. So true. So fucking true. Yeah. And I've seen a ton of guys pretending to be girls. Yeah. Sophia, how did you find this stream? Are you here through like a Zero streamer browse tool, or how did you, or did you go to the bottom of Twitch to find me, or how did this happen? Not me, but my audience is highly sus. Glorial is asking me, who are you talking to? Guys, like I'm multi-streaming, so I have a Twitch and a Kik chat, and like this is confusing a little bit because you guys don't see each other's chat. I don't have it on screen. I've never had people from both platforms before, so now it just looks like I'm talking to nobody. But I'm gonna make like a stream thing where it like displays the multi-chat here. Not now, that will be another stream, but yeah. Yeah, so he's saying I've seen a ton of girls pretending to be guys. And he's saying, oh, this guy is 1,000%, 1,000,000% is typing girl as girl. They all do this. Yeah, when I saw girl, I thought that might be real, or a gay guy, only gay guys or girls say that. And then PK is saying they all do this. Are you streaming on another platform? Yeah, Kik, Twitch, YouTube. Sophia is saying, just randomly scrolling and join your stream. Gloria is saying, Kik is for creatures. What does that mean, creatures? Like, I think I get what you mean, but can you, like, elaborate, Glorial33? PK is saying, like, have none of these guys ever talked with a girl? Holy fuck. Glorial is also saying the Sophia Tyler person is a man case closed. Like PK from Kik is saying Kik is for Dejans. Bro, you went over to Kik for me, just letting you know. Or were you already on Kik? But that's I think my influence. Bro, I'm the person. I see people giving me the Kik is where I first had discoverability, so I'm really attached to that platform. Lol, seems like you trust your Kik stream more than Twitch stream. Yeah, there is like, this is a war of giants here. I'm honestly surprised. From Kik, they are saying, I'm honestly surprised you are streaming on here, but I guess you're trying to get your money up. Yeah, that's why I went to Kik, because I had discoverability there. So like, even when you're a small streamer and you have like 1 or 2 viewers, your streaming experience completely changes because you're not just talking to yourself anymore. So you are actually doing the activity that like streamers with thousands of viewers are doing. You are live streaming. So it was a big for me, and like, it was a really nice experience. I've had a good time streaming on Kik. Yeah, And I'm also influenced by Clavicular. I'm influenced by him, and he's on Kick, you know. Sometimes on smaller platforms, it's easier to grow, like easier to grind. Sophia is saying that it's possible that PK is transgender, lol. Well, that's okay if it was that way. We don't discriminate here in this world. That's not the kind of world that I'm creating. Everybody's welcome. We just think that like we are talking about the very different phenomenon that like Sophia, you have to do a better job at pretending to be a female. And like also we are very curious here. We are not trying to like shame you or anything for this activity you're participating in. We are curious. We are approaching it with curiosity. Like, what is usually your experience when you pretend to be a girl in like small streamers chat? Like, do you get them to talk about personal stuff? Do you sell them something? What is the end game? Is it vulnerability? Is it intimacy? Is it actually scamming them? What is it? What's the game? I don't think that, no. But if you were, that would be alright. I'm just saying that, like, she was saying it like it was a bad thing. And we cannot, like... We are LGBTQ friendly in this world. Plus, all the letters. I don't even know all the letters, but we accept all the letters. Sophia is saying, I don't know what you're trying to say, bitch. Like, come on, like... Stop the cap. Stop the cap. Like, PK is saying, no, you're good. Don't worry. Okay. Yeah, we think, like, just because, yeah, I don't think I've ever had a female viewer, but that's also, maybe on Twitch this happens. Maybe they were just browsing and found me. Because other people in the small chat like didn't know about the zero stream. Okay, so what you're saying, PK, is that it's only males trying to find, you know, like I think that's also why I've had such a hard time, like sometimes with people trying to flirt, because it's all the people really seeking out the streaming to zero people. Lol, don't know there are also streams of trolling. Well, okay, PK is saying, XD, these dudes just wanna scam the girls. They're not even trying to see some cheeks. So it's just about the scamming for you, Sophia. You don't even wanna see anything. Bro, that's crazy. Majority males in the zero viewers. Very rarely do you get a girl. Are they all through this website or are they scrolling their fingers off? Like sometimes... Okay, interesting. When I ask people how did you end up here, of course they are not going to say I'm on this website that shows me these zero viewer people, streamers, and that's how I found you. Talking about Twitch only here, probably Kick too. TikTok is different. Yeah, on TikTok I see so many people. I haven't even live streamed to TikTok. That's the only place I have not gone to for like in my desperation for findability, and I kind of stand by that choice because I think it's kind of toxic. And I don't know, I don't think it's deep, but maybe it is. I shall try in my quest. Hey, Annie, Deepu. Are you also pretending to be a woman? We're getting so many chatters. That's like, it's kind of a lot. He's saying... PK is saying, congrats on getting another fake girl in your chat. It's probably the same guy. No. Are you Sophia? Annie, are you Sophia? Like, Sophia just disappeared. Sophia, if you're still here, then text if you're not Annie. I feel like this is not even like high return for them after we know it's cap, but they kind of seem to engage for a while. I'm a high value streaming to 0 person, guys. It can very easily be told. Let me charge my laptop. PK saying, I think I've literally seen both of these people before, by the way. That would be interesting. Sophia is saying, I'm here, PK, just trying prohibited, which is learn from his parents. I'm not sure I get that. Okay. Yeah, I think... Is that what they do? So I've heard there was like another person, and then I put them on a timeout, and then my other committed viewer that is not UPK, it's like that boy Matt again, and he said that they come back if you just do a timeout. And I'm just like, why would they be so committed to come back after a timeout if like they've already been recognized? But seems like, I don't know, they've really... I don't know, it's like trolling culture, I guess. I need a sandwich. Water. That was smooth. Okay. Okay, let's read up. I mean, if you time out someone, it's a sign that they can come back after. If you really wanted him gone, you would have banned him. Yeah, but when it's like a scam, I mean, yeah, I guess like just as a small streamer, I'm just like so, I guess that's like also the desperation that like, that's why we are being targeted, because we are kind of desperate. And also me, and I was just like researching the timeout button so that when like somebody that I want to come back, you know, then I know for sure that I can make them come back, so I understand the dynamics of a timeout. Not foreshadowing anything, just saying that it seems like something to practice. Anyways, Sophia is saying, yeah, it's just trolling going on her here. Yeah, well, is this trolling? Like, we have a natural skepticism here. But maybe it's because PK really wants to be my only viewer. And he has found me at 0. And now I have like 2 viewers that are not him, and he wants them to not be female. He wants them to be a scam. But I also think they are kind of a scam. No worries. Stop projecting. I can't stop projecting, bro. But isn't it true? Like, you want the 0 viewers. You're not going for the free viewer people, like, ideally, right? Like, I'm not even projecting. You said this. Like, I'm not judging. Like, it's just like, yeah, it's convenient that they're all fake women. I agree that they are, but when have I ever said that? Bro, are you literally going to cap right now? Like, if I'm gonna do a long form video, let's cut in all the times that you put this in the chat. Like, it's not, that's what you're going for, right? A small creator with like a special audience. Like, is that, are we backtracking on that? Like, I don't care if there are other people here. Okay, good. Okay, good. Like, then I had this like assumption that I was maybe projecting, but it's good that like you are like, I'm going for low viewers so they can do baddie things, but you don't do that here, so I don't know what you have. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, so it's not changing your experience of the stream as much, because like usually you would be able to make them do some stuff. I see how, by the way. Like I see how this would like get into their head. Hey, Snowy. Yeah, so it's not changing your, it is good to know that it's like that we're going to like grow into a happy community. But like, yeah, I don't have a preference for cake, but I do. I just like that people consider it kind of toxic, and I feel like an alternative rebel chick streaming there. That's kind of like my self-image. I like how it makes me think about myself streaming on Kick and being primarily on Kick. Even if that's like lame, but that's what it is. LMFO, I rarely talk to the girls, if that's what you're trying to say. 6, 7, okay. What do you mean you rarely talk to the girls? You mean you're not like chatting with them? You're just like keeping it lewd, let's say? I'm not sure what you mean by rarely talk. Or you're just like looking. Or I don't know what this means if you don't talk to them. Rarely voice talk. Oh, okay, okay. I'm special, okay. Well, I didn't think you were doing that. I think that was like an experimental situation. Do you know Catnap? Who is Catnap? I drink some water. You are for real. Aww. So right now I only have chat. I don't really have anything to think about. Usually I have like my own thing right now. It's been popping and full of like accusations of scams. So I'm tuned in, and now that like I'm not hearing from Snowy what a catnap is, now I am feeling a certain desperation that is going to only kill the chat further. So at these points, a live streamer must ground themselves in reality and be present. Presence looks good on camera. Is it weird if I look into the camera while I'm doing this? Okay. Um. Bro. What now? Like, I need to make a sandwich. Okay, we've had like peak chatter, so I kind of delayed the sandwich situation. And I would like to keep streaming if I could go into my kitchen eye contact challenge. Yeah, if I could go into my kitchen streaming, I would go for the 7 hour mark. But we are going to finish at the. It's been 3.5 hours. That's a healthy sized stream. Alright. Well, be good, sir. Good day to ya. Wait, no, I have an outdoor screen. So, images. We're so fucking. Yes. Bye. Oh yeah, I forgot to plug myself. Join my Discord channel. Bro.